Everybody, welcome back to another live stream, and tonight we are breaking open boxes of 2019 Fire. This was the new release that came out near the end of August. I think we started seeing it in stores around August 23rd or so. Didn't really hit the Pittsburgh area until like a week later. I bought a blaster box at Target, but all of the rest of these boxes that I'm opening tonight I purchased directly through eBay. So let's get to ripping these right now. Here is the list of all of the folks in the first round here. Break A. Let's start it up without further ado. I already have over 100 people in here. Thank you so much for joining us. Topps Fire now. You can go pick this up for yourself out at your local Target if you want to. You don't have to go online or go to your card store if you don't want to. You can just pick it up while you're doing your normal routine. If you like it, of course. All right, so let's start off with, we'll rip these by the stack, I guess. We do have 6 rounds of this break, so this break is all sold out. I only did 6 rounds of this one. I think usually we end up doing like 10 to 11 rounds. Gary, how's it going? So I didn't do as many as this one. Muck doesn't like Fire that much, but still excited. That's good to hear, Muck. All right, so here's our first stack. There's 6 cards per pack. We got Ohtani there. We've got a nice Sandy Koufax and Clayton Kershaw card there, Rowdy Tellez. Now, there's 1 autograph per box, so I'm hoping that it's going to be good autographs and not a bunch of Rowdy Tellez cards. There's a nice Starling Marte. Basically about 1 insert per pack is what we're seeing so far. True Seekers, how's it going? Yeah, the inserts are great. 95 mile an hour average exit velocity for Judge. And Jordan Zimmerman. Zach Greinke and Anderson. Let's see if that's numbered. Orange Parallel is numbered out of 299 on the back. Chasing Autos, how's it going? So that's our first one. So how many Cedric Mullins do you think we're going to get tonight, Matthews coins? 3, 4? We'll find out. Cedric Mullins is now down in double A. That's pretty bad. Elite, how's it going? Yeah, Cedric Mullins came up last year for a little while with the Orioles. Didn't do so bad, but this year he was abysmal. I think he hit like 094 for about the first month, and then they sent him down to AAA. He didn't do much better, hitting around 220 down there. But he's got tons of autographs in all the 2019 releases. There's a nice Reggie Jackson, not numbered. There's a Tatis Jr. rookie card. That is a nice one. By the way, I've got my fingers crossed. I had my phone charging before this break and, charging for like an hour. And go to start the break, and it's basically not charged at all. So that's why we're a little bit later tonight. Had to try to get like 10 minutes of juice. And there's our autograph. It's a Kevin Kramer from the Buccos. Kevin Kramer. He's up now with the big club. There's the back of it. This first hit is for, let's find out, going to Linda W. with the first hit. Congratulations, Linda. You've got Kramer, Kevin Kramer, as the first hit. And it also says there's 2 hits per box, so we'll have to see what the hits are. I don't know if those are numbered cards or parallels, but we'll find out. I don't know if they're relics. JB's, how's it going, man? Andrew Weaver says, ugly cards, sticker autos, not a fan. Well, that's kind of what you get when you buy retail products. I guess they figure most people that buy retail don't really, care too much about that. But we do see lots of sticker autos and Panini products. 1 relic, says Robert. Okay, Robert, thank you very much. Pretty busy day, JB's, for me. It's been a long day. My kids have been sick this week. I've been busy all week. What happens if you don't get a hit? There's a hit right there. It's Francisco Lindor, player-worn memorabilia. That goes to the Indians owner, Justin R. Justin R., congratulations on your Lindor. There's the back of it. So that's our second hit. So Lindor and Kramer. So, not too bad. Usually like a Topps hobby box that you buy for like Topps Series 1 or 2 or whatever is around this price, especially when they first come out. There's Christian Yelich out for the year, or at least the rest of the regular season. JT Realmuto, not numbered. All these parallels I keep thinking are going to be numbered. Jose Altuve, numbered out of 299. And our first super chat of the night comes in. Thank you very much. It says, Jason Daigle says, just joined your Patreon, been a viewer for a while. Jason, thank you very much for the nice $2 Canadian Super Chat. Really appreciate that. Make sure you check out Jason's channel. Give him some subs. And now, finish off this first box here. Looks like there's an Acuna Jr. in here, which is nice. Ronald Acuna Jr., I started to buy up a lot of his rookie cards, or at least as many as I can, because they are shooting through the roof, especially that Topps Update rookie card. All right, nice Cal Ripken Jr. I like that card a lot. Is it worth it to break a 2018 Topps Update to get the Kershaw graded? Yeah, probably, because that card's only going to go up and up. He's a surefire Hall of Famer. Mookie Betts fired up. By the way, nice Pete Alonso rookie card. That's a nice one. That's another one I'm grabbing up whenever I can. Planning to go to some card shows to try to grab some Alonsos and Tatis Jr. rookies while I can get them for a couple bucks. I'm hoping that that's all they are. JB's watching me and the Met game. That's pretty awesome. Mets still have some postseason hopes. And Pete Alonso, 47 home runs. That's pretty crazy for a rookie. Leading the majors. Good old Pete Alonso. Well, got to give credit where credit's due. The first person that tipped me off about starting to buy up Pete Alonso cards back in October was Joe iPhone. He's like, hey, this guy named Pete Alonso is leading the Arizona Fall League in exit velocity. And it's like way above everybody else. Should start buying his cards. And he definitely was right. Two more packs left. Pete Alonso's up right now to see what he does. I know Austin Farmer's not sold on Pete Alonso. Thinks that he's going to be a career 220-ish hitter. I don't know if Austin's in here. Harrison Bader's not numbered. There's good old Ryan O'Hearn. By the way, this is box number 2. Each round is 6 boxes. He struck out. Okay, thanks for the update. And there's going to be no hit in this. Oh, wait, there might be a hit. No, not a hit. There's another Kramer. So, interested to see the quality of hits that we get out of here. If it's going to be, a mixture of good veterans and current stars and prospects. The first one I would kind of consider a prospect. I mean, Kevin Kramer's not a huge prospect. He's more or less just a rookie. And it's raining here now. That was kind of unexpected. Yeah, the chat is very, very fast, so sorry that I miss most of them as they go by. When you get hundreds of people in your live stream, it's really tough to answer everybody. If I did, we'd be here for probably like 24 hours. Next one. Let's see here. And I thought that might have been our hit, but it's not. It's a fired up insert card, Trevor Story. Another Tatis Jr. There's 200 cards in the set, so usually, out of each box, you're almost going to see every card. So we're going to start to see some repeats here, except for the insert cards. Those will pretty much be new. There's lots of different insert sets. No autograph or relic in that one. Is there a Discord? No, there's no Discord. I don't know anything about Discord. I guess we're going to have to do some research on that, because I think that's kind of like becoming pretty popular now. I guess a lot of YouTubers are doing it. Discord is amazing, says it's exams. Okay. Someone just said they're sold on Acuna, and Christian Gamer just became a new member. Thank you very much, Christian. Really appreciate that. Aroldis Chapman, Abreu, Red. Where's our hit at? There it is, Ramon Laureano. That's actually a pretty good one. Ramon Laureano, if he didn't get hurt about a month or so ago, he would have been probably right up there in the as one of the finalists for Rookie of the Year. He had like 21 home runs about a month ago when he got hurt, playing Gold Glove level defense out there. And that one goes out to our athletics owner, Paul T. So I've seen some increases in Ramon Laureano's cards out there on the market. Just kind of like watching his stuff. It's a good one. There's nice Juan Soto. His rookie card, by the way, also is going sky high out of 2018 update. We're going to look back and all kick ourselves for not buying cases of 2018 Topps Update. or at least like, you know, like not opening them up and just keeping them, because that's got some potential with that set. Because not only do you have Soto and Acuna in there, you also have Ohtani. By the way, Ohtani cards have really seemed to cool off, at least from my perspective. And you also have Gleyber Torres in there. And Austin Meadows and a bunch of other guys. There's a super chat from Austin Farmer, says, well, thanks for the shout out on Alonso. Here's some money. Thank you very much, Austin Farmer. That's funny. Yeah, I always remember you doubting him. So when I see he's hitting 268, I was like, maybe Austin's got to be right. 268's a little bit low. Not too bad, but not great. Josh Hader is our hit right there, going out to the Brewers owner, Sam M. Congratulations, Sam M, on your Hader. That's our second hit. So there's 2 hits per box, 1 auto and 1 relic, and we got them both out of that box. So there's the rest. There's a nice junior, by the way. For some reason, they put him in his Reds uniform. Not real thrilled about that picture with Trevor Hoffman. I think they could have picked a better picture of him. Doesn't even really look like him. Looks like some like 50-year-old guy trying to throw a ball. All right, that's it for that box. On to box number 3 of 6 coming up. Do I know where Mikey from CDBB is? Or do I know how he is? I'm not sure. I know that he's just kind of recovering at home. Had a little bit of a health issue. And he's going to just take a step aside from YouTube for a while. Hopefully he's back soon. I know that he was, he bought into my, I think, Chronicles break, so I'll have to put a little note in there. Chasing Donnie Baseball, CDB, yeah. Some people accidentally call him CBD sometimes. Another Acuna in there. 18 updates, the new 2011 update. Yeah, really. I picked up, by the way, from my Patreon members, I still have like a couple boxes left. I picked up a few cases of these just to send off, mostly for $15, $25 members. And I got them for like face value, like even maybe a little less than that. I think like $17, $18 a box. And then literally like a couple weeks later, they were like so much more. They just exploded almost overnight. I was like, whoa, $70 for a box of these? What happened? And I was like, oh, well, I know some of us were talking about the update set when that came out, if we should be buying it and kind of like setting it aside. There's another nice Alonso. I guess we should have. And there's our hit. Very, very nice. It's a nice Chad Green auto there. There's the back. It's out of 75. That one is for our Yankees owner. Yankees are owned by Greg W. Greg, congratulations on your Chad Green hit there. So far, the best card, the best hit. Probably player-wise, it's the Lindor, but it's a relic, and relics aren't worth nearly as much. The best auto so far out of the 3 that we've pulled has been the Ramon Laureano. Hey, it's Seahawk 608. There he is, Seahawk 608. Seahawk 608 was the eBay seller that sold me all these boxes. So if you'd like to check out his eBay channel, Seahawks 608. If you want to, I don't think you can post links because the spam guard will protect against them showing, but people can check his channel out. Also sent me a couple freebies, some Alonso cards, which there's a nice Nick Senzel. So I'll try to randomly insert some of the Alonso cards. I think they were his Bowman card from last year. Next stack. Garrett says, Eric, greater than John. I don't know about that. A lot of people love my brother's channel. By the way, my brother's got some huge news that might make his channel much bigger than mine will ever be. I'm not going to break that news. I'll let him break it to you guys. I don't want to steal his thunder, but he got some huge news today. And that's all. I'll leave it at that. We'll just have to keep it a secret until anything's finalized. Nothing out of that stack. Still looking for our relic. Should be coming out of here. Season tickets. It's like 1,000,000 times bigger than that. All right. Next. My day's been really kind of long. Just one of those days. All right, here we go. There's the hit. It's a Yankee box. And Aaron Judge, that one goes out to just hit 42,000. Austin Farmer, thanks for watching the tracker there. Aaron Judge, player worn memorabilia. Also for Greg. Congratulations, Greg. Really appreciate you buying in. By the way, Greg sent me a nice Fan Mail Friday box. So really looking forward to opening that. He said it's something really cool. So cannot wait to look through that on Friday, and big day tomorrow here on the channel. Thanks, JBs. And there's Primant with a $10 super chat. It says, congrats on 42K. Thank you very much. Just hit it. And Primant, really appreciate that nice congratulatory super chat. 42,000. So we are now tied, or not tied, but we are representing Jackie Robinson and also Mariano Rivera. The two great 42s. And Tom A says, how many boxes in each break? There's 6 in each break, each round. So we're on box number 4 right now. Who did you buy the boxes off of? I got them off Seahawk608 off of his eBay store. He sold me 30. I think I ended up paying like $90 a box or something like that when it was all said and done. So I just figured I would just go in and just buy them all from one side rather than trying to like drive around to different targets, and that would just be dumb, because by the time I did that, I would end up spending way more in gas than I would want to, and way more time, and time is pretty valuable. All right, there's a nice Eloy Jimenez, or as he pronounces it, Eloy, because E is pronounced A in Spanish, Eloy Jimenez. And look who it is. It's another Kevin Kramer. So 2 Kevin Kramers, starting a trend of Kramers. That's our second Kramer hit from this break. And that one also goes to Linda W. Congratulations, Linda W. And a $10 super chat from Greg Wyrock says, just logged in. What did I win? I am super excited for you. Fan Mail Friday. Greg, thank you very much. You hit 2 Yankee hits out of that last box. You got a Chad Green auto, and also you got a nice Aaron Judge player worn relic. And Mandy B with a $1.99 super chat. Mandy says, hi, first time watching live. Love your videos. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's a very nice super chat there from Mandy. Make sure you check her channel out. Give her some subs. I'd appreciate it. Fraser went yard, says somebody. That's good. Good old, is it Clint Fraser or Todd Fraser? Paul doesn't really like the product. I'm willing to give it, a few more boxes until I decide. All right, here we go. Next, there's our hit. The hit is Rafael Devers, who's been tearing it up this year, just piling on the RBIs. That one goes out to our Red Sox owner, Jesse C. Congratulations, Jesse, on your nice Rafael Devers hit right there. And I think we got both of our hits out of here. Donald Blomdahl says, nice, 42,000. You'll get 50K before you know it. Donald Blomdahl, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I hope so, Donald. By the way, Donald Blomdahl's got a great channel over there. Make sure you check him out. Click on his super chat. I think just last weekend I was watching some of his stuff where he was live streaming during his garage sale, which is pretty cool. Love garage sales. More, not quite as much as flea markets. I like flea markets more, but garage sales can be the best value. If you find a good one, you could find some really good stuff there, because people are just ready to throw it out, basically. They don't really want it. You can get really great deals. The bad part about garage sales is you have to usually drive all over the place to find them, and they are kind of few and far between. And we did some garage sales, my brother and I, and it was kind of annoying because it was stop, miss, stop, miss, stop, miss. It was like a miss every time. You have to keep getting back in your car, and it just got tiring after like 10 times. And 1 cent Sport Cards with a $5 super chat says, my 100 sub giveaway just went live today. Check it out. 6 sweet cards, 6 winners. So check out 1 cent Sports Cards, everybody. Give him some subs and check that out. And also, Jesse H says, hey, Eric, love the content. Can't wait for the box. Jesse, thank you very much for that super chat. Make sure you check out Jesse's channel as well. and give them some subs. And Dave Durango, and says Mantle giveaway on Sunday, pushing hard for 1,000. Dave Durango, let's get Dave to 1,000, and he will be giving away that Mickey Mantle on Sunday, so make sure you check that out. Also, I think Dave Durango is going to be taking over for Jonathan H. in his budget breaks. Jonathan H. is, I think, also, I don't think I'm breaking news here. He said he posted, he's going to be taking a step aside as well. So we have some pillars of the community kind of taking a break. Jason Donnie Baseball and Jonathan H. kind of going to be out of the game for a little while. So wish them well, and hopefully they'll come back soon. And the Ultimate Collector with a $4 Super Chat says, thanks for the nice Barry Bonds card. The Ultimate Collector, thank you for the nice $4 Super Chat. I really appreciate that. Make sure you check out the Ultimate Collectors channel, guys. And here we go to round out box number 4. And any Phillies hits yet? Not yet. We've had a lot of Pirates hits. Well, a lot of Kevin Kramer hits. 2 Kramer autos out of 4 boxes. There's the Dickerson. He just hit 2 home runs yesterday. All right, here we go. Next box. Box number 5 of 6 for the folks in Break A. Paul wishes there's an egg card in this set. You might have to wait until... Well, I think the egg's pretty much a dead meme right now, so I don't know if they're going to bring him back in Allen and Ginter in 2020. Yeah, Kevin Kramer might be the new O'Hearn by the time we're done with this break. Kramer spent most of the season in the minor leagues this season. More or less a September call-up right now. Yes, all the breaks did sell out. I didn't do that many rounds for this one. I only did 6 rounds because I only found one big lot for 30 boxes on eBay, and then I didn't really feel like driving around to Targets and buying any, so usually you can only find 1 or 2 to Target anyway, so I wasn't going to hit up a bunch of Targets doing that. Just really time-consuming to drive 30 minutes to this one, then 45 minutes to the next one, then 30 minutes to the next one, and so on and so forth. And then a lot of them might not even have them, and I just didn't have time to do that. And we have a super chat just came in from Serious Cards. It's Joseph S. It says, hey, friends, just got here, and in this break, did I hit big? Can I retire? Joseph S. No, you can't retire yet, unfortunately. And Greg Wyrock says, did you really say O'Hearn? Uh-oh. That might be a banned word on all the channels pretty soon. Although he's starting to do a little bit better recently. He was really, really bad at the beginning of the year. The Royals gave him a shot as their first baseman to begin the season. But, hey, check this one out. No more Kevin Kramer autos. We got an Eloy Jimenez rookie card autograph right there. And someone just said about 15 minutes ago, I saw it go scrolling on by, that one of you guys pulled a nice Eloy, or as he pronounced it, Eloy Jimenez, out of your box. And there we go. That one is for Brad B. Congratulations, Brad B, on your nice Jimenez autograph rookie card right there. Let's see if it's numbered or not. It is not, but still really cool. That is a nice hit. I consider him one of the big 4 rookies out of this year. I'd probably rank him, let's see, where would I rank him? I'd rank Alonso number 1. Then number 2, it's kind of tough between Tatis and Vladdy. I'm kind of leaning towards Tatis. And then Yordan Alvarez also. Yeah, can't ever look Yordan Alvarez. Probably got to go with him actually, number 2, but sometimes I forget about him because he's not in any card releases, so I don't really consider him a 2019 rookie. He's going to be a 2020 rookie, it looks like. Pete Alonso is number 1 for me, far and away. His cards are the hottest cards, but Vladdy's not too far behind. And there's our next hit. It's another Francisco Lindor. That one goes out to Justin R. again. So Justin with 2 Lindor cards or relics out of this one. So very, very repetitive so far. We've opened 5 boxes and had 2 repeat autos, Kevin Kramer, and also 2 repeat relics. Hey, we'll take repeat Eloy Jimenez autos if we can find them. But let's see here. I think we got both of our hits, so this is all just going to be the base cards. So I'll actually just probably open all of these. Yeah, Yordan Alvarez is definitely going to be a hot rookie. I don't know if he's going to be an update, though. I'm not sure if Topps is going to hold him back until Series 1 of 2020, which they might do. I don't see why they wouldn't put him in update. They've had plenty of time. He's been up since, what, like late June? They should definitely be able to get him in Topps Update. And Topps Update is going to be a really super high demand set, especially after what you see happening with 2018. Cases of 2018 Update are hundreds of dollars more than they were last year. All right, let's go through the rest of these. These should just be mostly base cards, maybe some inserts in here. Early June he came up. Okay, so you would think they'd have plenty of time. There's a nice Mike Trout. Would like to find one of his autographs. He is in the autograph set. Vesture asked, am I collecting Yordan Alvarez? I'm going to start whenever his Topps cards come out. I don't really collect a lot of the first Bowman cards. Like if I see one for a couple bucks and it's a good player, I'll buy one. But otherwise, I'm more of like a Topps rookie guy. There's a nice Bob Gibson not numbered. Never know which ones are numbered and which ones aren't. The Bellinger is not numbered. And Sports Cards 1991 with a nice $2 super chat says, where do you rank McNeil? 3 new videos up. Jeff McNeil's up there. I don't know, maybe like pushing. He doesn't get the respect he deserves because he doesn't hit a ton of home runs, although he's probably going to end up with 20 to 25 home runs with a 330 batting average. Jeff McNeil is really, really overlooked. Value-wise, he's not in the top 4 for sure. Talking value-wise, he'd probably be down like 6th, 7th, 8th. Not even the top 5. You can pick up his rookie cards for very cheap. We got another super chat just popped up from Donald Blomdahl. Says, my stream was 8 hours Saturday. Sold more on live stream than at the garage sale. Fun day nonetheless. Flying towards 777. He's at 645 right now. Donald Blomdahl, thank you very much. If you guys would like to sub to Donald and help him get to 777, that's his next goal. A lot of YouTubers set goals for their channels, like they want to reach a certain milestone, or I kind of call it a mile marker because it's just one stop on the way of whatever you're going for. How many of these boxes are you opening? This is box number 6, and I have 30. How many do I have? 34, I think. The last break F, is going to be 2 boxes short because one of the sellers, I didn't get all these off Seahawk 608. I had to go outside of him to get a few more so I could round out a 6th break. And one of the sellers, I bought them. I put a quantity of 3, and I opened it up today, and there's 1 box in there. So I'm going to run out to Target and buy the last 2 boxes. There's a Tucker number out of 199. So we'll do break F, but it's only going to be 4 boxes, and your other 2 boxes will be coming up on Friday night. We'll do that on Fan Mail Friday. So I'll send you guys all a message and just remind you of that. That happens sometimes. If you ever buy quantity on eBay and you put like a number in there, like 2, 3, or 4, sometimes it comes up on their sold listings and they do not, they forget to look at the quantity there. I don't know why that happens, but it happens from time to time. So always check your quantity if you ever buy more than one of something. Count them out. Wretched Hive Collect says, Eric, you're going to be searching out Acuna cards. You know it. Hopefully he's an update too. He came up, when he come up, like mid-July or so. I feel like his August, though, was one of the best of all time. My brother is here. What's up, Jono? And there is our hit. It is a nice Josh James autograph there. That one goes out to our Astros owner, Derek B. Congratulations, Derek B. There's the back. It's not numbered or anything. We'll put that over in the hit pile. And here's the rest of them. Bogarts. Next stack. Hi, Elsa. What are you doing? You might hear some kids in the background playing around. They're having fun. And Primant says, don't forget to check out Dave Durango before Sunday. Thank you very much, Primant. It's very nice of you, Primant, to help out Dave Durango. Dave is going towards 1,000. And the kids are right outside the studio here making lots of noise, which is probably annoying for you. Sorry about that. But make sure you check out Dave Durango. Again, he's giving away a Mickey Mantle card. I forget which year. I think it might have been 1963. And how about that one? Shohei Ohtani. That one goes out to our Angels owner, which is Linda W. Nice Shohei Ohtani relic right there. Player-worn relic from Ohtani. The back of these relics, by the way, look just like they always do. Just says you've just received a relic card of Shohei Ohtani. We'll put that one in the hit pile for Linda. And go through the rest of these. And we got 1 stack left. We'll see who is coming out of there. There's a nice Contreras purple. That's numbered out of 99, by the way. There's the back of it. And last stack of break A. This one's doing about 30 minutes around, it looks like. So if you're waiting for a later break, you can kind of figure it out. Yeah, John, I mentioned that you had some big news, but I didn't want to say what it was because I'll save that for you to announce. I didn't know if you want to make its own special video or not. And here's our last stack. We've got Aaron Nola. And what else do we have? Chad Hopkins sent a super chat. All right, let me check that out. Sorry about that. Get right to it. Let's just finish off the stack. And J Up ends it off. And the super chat says, where'd it go? I got back to I don't see it, Chad Hopkins. Oh, there it is. Says, great break, Eric. Glad you're doing videos every day. Chad, thank you very much for that nice super chat. Make sure you guys check out Chad Hopkins' channel. I actually met him at the National. He's a really nice guy. And if you have any Buck Showalter collectibles, cards, whatever, he'll take them. He's a huge Buck Showalter fan. And Roger Reed with $1.99 says, what packs do you suggest for Acuna Jr. rookie cards? Well, number one has got to be the Topps update from 2018. Also, I think he's in Series 2 as a short print, kind of like how Vladdy was this year. I think you could find some short prints out of there. But basically, anything from 2018 where you can find his rookie cards will have some value to them. All right, moving on to break B. Let's just clean up all the break A stuff. Here's the folks in break B. How do I get in paying for a break? Can you link? Well, John, sorry, these are all sold out, so there's nothing left. So our next break is likely going to be Luminaries, and I'm going to sell that exclusively on Patreon, just to Patreon members, because I'm going to sell it for basically at cost so that you don't have to factor in the stupid eBay and PayPal fees, which kind of really jacks up the price. And don't want to do that. I usually do that for the higher end stuff. And another super chat from Destro13 Cobra. Destro says, great channel, Eric. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Trying hard to give you guys videos every day. So far, I've been able to do that since, I don't know, like last September. I think over a year that I've been every day. So I appreciate your support, Destro. And also super chat from Crazy for Cardboard says, hey there, Jabs and family. Hope all is well. Crazy for Cardboard, thank you very much for that nice super chat. Make sure you check out Crazy for Cardboard's channel, everybody. Very generous of you. And Black Sheep 217 says, trying to give away a Vladdy Senior 1 of 10 Luminaries card. That's pretty crazy. Check out my channel and sub, please. Pretty please. I said pretty please. Black Sheep 217, thank you very much. That is, I don't know what that card goes for, but I know that you paid like $250 for it, because that's $225 to $250 is about what a box of Luminaries goes for. So that is a pretty nice giveaway right there. Check them out, Black Sheep. Thank you to everyone that super chat. Make sure you guys support everyone in the community. And here we go. Break B is underway. How's school going? It's a grind, Ryan, Phillies fan. It's an absolute grind. Getting up at, I don't know, 5:15 a.m. or so. Some of you probably saw that I was active last night around 2 a.m. because you saw your eBay notifications coming in that your Chronicles breaks had shipped, or archives from like a couple weeks ago. So I didn't get much sleep last night, unfortunately, but you know, that's, I guess, what weekends are for, maybe. All right, here we go. Next stack. There's Soto, Juan Soto. He's another big rookie in 2018. Make sure you get his rookie cards. Another Griffey, Trey Turner, not numbered, red. And there's our hit, Harrison Bader, who had a terrible start to a season, got sent down to the minor leagues, came back a little while ago, and has been pretty good ever since. Harrison Bader, that goes to our Cardinals owner. Cardinals are owned by Stephen M. in break B, so congratulations. I guess I should probably keep that somewhere in the camera so you can see that we're on break B if you're rewatching the video later. Just makes it easier to, some of you, I guess, like to stream to your particular break and just watch your, you know, your section. Oh, we've got a big, thick card in there. It's a Rowdy Tellez. How about that one? It's a double auto box. That's nice. Was not expecting that. I mean, we'll take it. It's Rowdy Tellez, but that one goes to our Blue Jays owner, Joseph S. Joseph S., congratulations. It's a nice relic auto there of Rowdy. I think he just hit a go-ahead home run last night or game winner. I can't remember if it was go-ahead or game winner, but I did hear about it. And Josh Fugate says, I need Amanda Hujandid. I'm not going to say what you want me to say. That's pretty weird, Josh. So I purposely mispronounced it. Thank you very much, though. I really don't need somebody to record that and make it their intro to their next video. So we got a nice Rowdy. What language is that? Yeah. All right, here we go. Next pack. I don't know if there's going to be any more hits because they both came out of literally like the first couple packs there. But we'll see. Jonathan VR. We've got a big day on the channel tomorrow, everybody, by the way. We're doing 2,000. Oh, not 2,000. That would be terrible if we did 2,000. 1979 tops tomorrow. 1979 tops. It's going to be round 2. So we had the most watched ever Throwback Thursday in the history of this channel, but also literally the worst Throwback Thursday at the same time. Because everyone was hoping to see all those great Hall of Famers and Ozzie Smith rookie cards. And what did we get? A bunch of, who was it, like Joe Kerrigan's and all these bums, basically. Because we only got cards from Sheet C, which ended up being pretty much nothing but commons except for Robin Yount. And it was literally awful. And there's Dragon Fan Tim with the prices on 2019 update. About $1,300 for a hobby. Which is pretty crazy because last year I bought my hobby case for like $750. Serious Cards with a $2 super chat says, boom, feeling Rowdy. Thank you very much. Joseph, congratulations on your Rowdy Tellez. Let's keep our fingers crossed that you have another Blue Jay coming. We shall see. Of course, you ended up with the sheet that had Wathan on it, says Paul. I didn't even think of it that way, but Crazy for Cardboard's got a PSA 10 Ohtani giveaway. Justin's got work early. That stinks, Justin. Sorry to hear that, but very smart of you going to bed at like 8 o'clock. I need to do that one of these nights. Get caught up on sleep a little bit. All right, here we go. Next stack. I don't think we're going to find anything hit-wise in here because they came out so quickly. Austin Farmer says Clint Frazier back up in the lineup, and the game is postponed. There's a nice Vladdy. Sorry to hear that. He'll get his chance again. Clint Frazier. I don't know. Clint Frazier, I felt like he was going to be a superstar, but it really is not. He's not been able to put it together. They sent him down for defense so he could work on that. I always feel like that's kind of like a fake excuse because, like, how bad do you have to be of an outfielder that you can't, like, catch fly balls and they'll send you down for that? Usually that's an excuse that they use for upcoming superstars that they just want to keep down in the minor leagues to manipulate their service time, like the Cubs did with Chris Bryant a few years ago. Chris Bryant was hitting like 650, not quite, but like 400 something, like leading all of the Grapefruit League or the Cactus League in like home runs and RBIs and everything. And the Cubs were like, well, we want you to work on, charging those balls at third base a little bit better. So we're just going to send you down to the minors for like 2 weeks. And by doing that, they gain an extra year of control over him. So they'll have him for 7 years instead of 6. Pretty sneaky, but that's how pretty much all teams do it. All right, here we go. This is a fresh new box, so time for a new auto. Not an Ohtani, that would have been nice. Just a red parallel, John Lester. And it's in another Chad Green. So our second Chad Green, albeit in a different break. However, this goes to the same owner. Greg W. gets this one again. He has the Yankees again in round 2. So, Greg, you've got 2 Chad Green autos coming your way. There's a nice Machado. Chad Green was really, really dominant like a couple years ago. Not quite so much anymore. But still a pretty cool auto to have there. Chucks is speaking some Spanish, saying green in Spanish. we still have a relic coming out of this box, and as you saw with the Rowdy Tellez from the last box, there is a chance that those relics can be autographed. So fingers crossed. Let's see what we've got there. Mike with a $2 super chat says, thanks for the videos. You are the best in break biz. Thank you very much, Mike. I really appreciate that. Make sure you check out Mike's channel. Give him some subs. And Mandy B with another super chat that just popped up. We'll read that in a second. It's a $2 super chat. Says, what time of day do you normally do your videos? That's an interesting question, Mandy. Thank you very much for asking. Make sure you check out Mandy's channel, everybody. So I make my videos typically when my kids go to bed. So that's usually why I upload them around like 11 p.m. Eastern time, because I'm usually editing after they go to bed. And usually it takes me anywhere from, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how long the video is and how much editing needs done. The box break videos aren't that hard. Usually I don't have to edit at all unless I like screw up something and, you know, like, I don't know. Like yesterday I did Luminaries and I opened the case and the case was upside down. And I couldn't really turn it around without moving the camera. So it kind of was weird when I did it. It just didn't look natural. So I just edited the part of the camera like facing down at the ground. And move the box around. But usually the box breaks I don't have to edit. Those are pretty easy. The flea market ones take a little while. Got to go through a couple hours of footage and edit all of the dead time out and all the crappy booths and stuff. Because there are, like, we show you the good stuff, but for every good table we find, there's about 50 bad ones that have, like, crap. And BITG is here with a $10 super chat back in the game. Says, hey guys, doing another 1966 Mickey Mantle giveaway in celebration of Deafness 45's 1,000 mark. Check out the video later. Thank you very much, back in the game. Make sure you check him out for another 1966 Mickey Mantle giveaway. And Deafness just hit 1,000. I think it was a couple weeks ago, but that's really awesome. And there's our next hit, Gleyber Torres. And it is going to Greg W. Again, Greg is killing it. So, again, check out Back in the Game, everybody. Very, very nice. I don't think Deafness is live tonight. I think he had auctions planned, but he had to cancel those. By the way, I'm thinking about doing auctions too. My brothers and I have been talking about it for a while now. My brother was the first one to do the auction thing. We've been talking about it at length. I have so many cards that I've picked up from the flea markets that I just don't know what to do with them, and I figure that that might be a good way to move some of them so that I can get other cards that I want, because I'm thinking, like, how many Dave Winfield rookie cards do I really need? I'd rather sell them and maybe, like, you know, start putting that money towards my Mantle collection. And there's a $10 super chat from Baseball Card Hunter. He doesn't say anything. He just gives a nice tip there. So Baseball Card Hunter, I really appreciate that. Make sure you check out Baseball Card Hunter's channel, everybody. I was thinking about doing them on Mondays and calling them like MMA Monday Minute Auctions. I actually gave my brother the suggestion for a minute. So when you see that clock on his videos, I was the brainchild of that when we were discussing that. I was like, you know, I watch a lot of these auctions, and sometimes they just kind of like drag on a little bit. And I figured, like, it would be cool to recreate like the last few seconds, and there we go! Pete Alonso autographed rookie card. That would be a nice one to auction off, but I can't do that because that's not my card. That card is Emmanuel's card. Very nice, Emmanuel. Congratulations on the hottest player in the game, the hottest card in the hobby right now, Pete Alonso rookie cards. Very, very nice. And I got to get a one-touch on that one. I should have... Why do I always forget my one-touches downstairs? Let me go run and get a one-touch for that bad boy. I was not expecting to get a Pete Alonso. That is crazy. I'll be right back in like 10 seconds. All right, I am back with some one touches. We got a couple of them just in case there's multiple Alonsos or who knows what else coming out of here. Very, very nice Pete Alonso. Sorry for the dead air. I had to run and go grab a one touch. Running around like chicken with its head cut off here. Since I got home from work doing this and that and the other thing, so my one touches were all downstairs. Let's get this. It's always easier to do it not with the camera in the way. Oh, this is a nice card. How much is this worth? You guys are eBay savvy. And also you have access to eBay, and I don't right now because I'm using my phone. Very nice Pete Alonso. Sirius says it's listed at over $100, but you know, Pete Alonso's cards are kind of like exploding exponentially in value, it seems like. And EEO6 says, yes, I got my Pete Alonso. Emmanuel, congratulations. That is awesome. Let's see if I missed any other super chats while running downstairs and getting the one touches for you guys. I don't think that I did. I hope I didn't. All right. There's Greg Wyrock says, sorry, everyone, but boom. Greg, thank you very much for that nice super chat. Really appreciate that. And by the way, it is numbered out of 50. So if you want to look up this Pete Alonso out of 50, it's a purple parallel on eBay. There are some other ones out there. And I don't know what it's worth, but hopefully at least $100 to $200, maybe more. Don't know, but it's really, really nice card. That is a beautiful card. It is numbered out of 50. Very, very nice. Magenta is what you call it. I am just a simple man. I call it purple. All right, here we go with the rest of it. I don't know if we can top that one. We'll try to see what else. So Topps Fire, that'd be pretty awesome. 2 hits per box. Yeah, out of the last box we had Gleyber Torres was the other hit, and Chad Green. So when they say 2 hits, one's an autograph and one is a relic. So we got our autograph now, so we're expecting a relic coming up. I missed a super chat. Sorry about that. Chasing Autos. There it is. Says, thanks for the support. Hit 50. Chasing Autos. Congratulations on hitting 50. And Josh Fugate says, I just want 26. Okay. Josh, what are you doing? I just want 269 is what he said. 269 subs. You almost got me. So Josh, trying to get some sound bites out of me, I guess. Thank you very much. Check him out, and also check Chasing Autos out. We have almost 600 people in here if you guys want to check them out. I feel like I'm back in school teaching the 9th graders all over again. Those are 9th grade jokes that I have to endure from time to time. All right, let's see here. See if we can find our relic. And there's a nice Tim Anderson and a Tatis. Next stack. Purple is 100 to 200. Very, very nice. That's what we like to see. Pete Alonso's. And then the base Pete Alonso's out of here, I'm guessing you can sell for, I don't know, $3 to $5, maybe a little more. And Mill2K11 says, you didn't miss this one with a $25 super chat. Mill2K11, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Guys, make sure you give Mill2K11 a sub. Very, very nice of you. That's a very, very nice tip. That'll buy us dinner. The family and I, we actually went out to, we didn't go out to eat, but I picked up dinner tonight from Eaton Park. I don't know if you guys have Eaton Park around your area. Corey Seager is the next hit. This one's going out to our Dodgers owner, Vaskin. Vaskin, congratulations on your Seager. So that's our second hit. Toss that over there in the hit pile for you. And moving on through the rest of this box, Eaton Park. It's kind of like I guess the closest thing to a national chain would be like a Denny's. It's more or less like a Pittsburgh / Western Ohio or Eastern Ohio. What's the most expensive super chat you've ever received? Asked Jacob Story. We had one for $300 once. It was really crazy. And I think the only thing the guy wanted, he asked for a baseball, like a signed baseball from me and my brother. And I told him to email me, and I never saw the email. So I don't know if he got the email wrong, but I always regret that. think his name was like MD Guitar 1 or something. And actually, I think it started off like a dueling super chat inferno between a couple guys. It was the craziest thing ever. I can't even remember when it was. It must have been a couple months ago. There's a nice Alonso. So that base Alonso, can you get the baseball? I had it already, and I actually sent it off to Steve for his brother, Dear Someone, as a birthday present. So if Mr. MD Guitar resurfaces, I will have to get another one signed for him. But I have so many baseballs that I could have a bunch of them signed by us. Holy cow, 301 Mil 2K11 with a $301 super chat. You've got to be kidding me. Mil 2K11 says just because. Unbelievable. Mil 2K, thank you so much for that nice tip. I really appreciate that. And Reindeer Studios, yes, Mr. Porter, I didn't see his email. I don't know which email they're sending to. Toto Man remembers that super chat war. That was nuts. I didn't know what was going on. I'm tongue-tied again. Mil 2K11, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And Primant says, working on 1,000, ladies and gentlemen, 500 in the chat, 581 is what I'm seeing. Let's get me close tonight. Primant, how many do you need, man? When you get close, let me know, and we'll just count you down. John Armstrong says, I think he meant 301, Eric. That is amazing. Thank you very much. Mil 2K11, I really appreciate that. And also, Primant, when you get close, man, we'll count you down. That usually helps. I know with Jonathan H., we ended up getting him to 1,000 when he was approaching. I think he might have been like 50 away. And Chasing Donnie Baseball, we got 150 subs for him in one live stream when he was getting close to get him to 1,000. And Austin Farmers, he's on that JB's. Apparently we have a JB's imposter in here, so Austin's on it. And I'm forgetful as to where we're at here right now. We have our hit. It's Ramon Laureano. Thank you very much, John. Really appreciate that. Ramon Laureano, that one is for Athletics owner Robert A. Congratulations, Robert, on your Laureano. You're going to have to wait a little while to see Laureano back in action again, but it will be next year, and hopefully he's slugging home runs and running down balls out in center just like this year. Mil 2K says, you have a great atmosphere here, and all your followers are really great people. Love this channel and the people in it. Mil 2K, thank you very much. I hope you guys will show Mil 2K some support and give him some subs. You guys are definitely all awesome. Ryan, Phillies fan, says, anyone going to go 302? That's okay, guys. I think we're good. That's I think I'd be too embarrassed to get another one of those. I really appreciate that. We will have some nice auctions coming up, though. I've been picking up a lot of Alonso's and Eloy Jimenez cards and Vladdy's at the flea markets and card stores recently, and some off of eBay. Garrett says, this channel has turned me into a better person, Garrett. Thank you very much. I'm glad that is the case. All right. Where are we at? Yeah, auctions are going to be fun. Gary pointed out, though, that it's going to be tough because we have usually like around 500 or more people in here, so I'm definitely going to have a lot of mod help on that one. More or less just to check out who the winning bidder is, because I know when we used to do contests where it was the first person to say this or that wins. Chuck says, John does the auctions. Well, Chuck's, we've been talking about it for a while between the two of us. It's not like I'm stealing them. Plus, every other card channel already has been doing auctions since their channel's inception. Basically, my brother and I were like the last holdouts not to do auctions. But we decided we have so many cards piling up from the flea market hunts and card shows and everything. Time to cut back a little bit. And how about this one? Thompson didn't cut back on this relic. They added a signature to it. It's a Blake Trinan autographed relic. And that was an Oakland Athletics box for Mr. Robert A. Congratulations. So sometimes the hits, they're supposed to be relics, but as you've seen, we've gotten 2 relics that have been autographed so far. Blake Trinan not having the greatest season, especially when you stack it up to last year, but still great pitcher, great auto, and very cool card there. Player worn memorabilia for Mr. Robert A. That is a sticker auto. It seems like Topps Fire is all sticker autos. And I guess that is one of the things they did to keep the cost of the price down a little bit. Otherwise, with, I don't know, you're probably looking at maybe about a $100 box instead of... Gary says people are going to bid up cards and not pay. Well, Gary, we'll have to... That might be the case, but if that happens, we'll just have to give a permanent ban to those folks. Hopefully they wouldn't do that. I think what we'll do, Gary, is if anyone is new to the channel that we don't recognize their name, like a lot of you guys I've seen here every night, and I know you guys, but if there's a new person in here, I might have them pay for one until they are able to bid on their second one, just to protect against that. That's a great point, Gary. And Chuck Chicago says, haven't won the lottery yet. Chucks, thank you very much for that. Keep your fingers crossed. You never know. Just make sure you play responsibly. That's what they always say in Pennsylvania. There's a Yachty magenta, or as I call it, purple, out of 99. All right, next box for the folks in Break B. And Break B has been pretty nice so far with that nice Eloy Jimenez. Next one. When's you and your brother's next flea market video? I saw somebody say, it just popped up. That one is coming out probably on Saturday. I have it all done. Gary says that's what Jimmy does. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I was watching my brother's last live stream, and I was getting a little nervous because someone kept winning. I was like, I don't really recognize that name. I hope that he's going to be paid. JBs, you made it, JBs. If you're having fake accounts, it means that they are. You've definitely made it. So maybe it's whoever faked the what was I gonna say? Micah's thing. Micah has like 12 fake accounts. All right, let's see here. This is a new fresh box, new autograph opportunity. Or a relic opportunity. Nice Pete Alonso. And there it is, Josh James, our second Josh James. That one goes out to our Astros owner, which is Steve J. So, Steve J., congratulations on your Josh James. Josh James, you know what? He's got some really impressive strikeout numbers. I was watching one of his games yesterday. He's got like 58 innings and like 80-some strikeouts. So, definitely has those K numbers where he could possibly transition into be a future closer if he can get his walk rate down a little bit. Joshua K. with a $2 super chat says, love the channel. Started collecting and a channel. Joshua K., thank you very much. Make sure you check out Joshua's channel. And Leon Sampson says, just joined. Any good hits? Leon, you joined a little too late. Here's our best hit. Nice Pete Alonso autograph, numbered out of 50. And also, we had an Eloy Jimenez auto as well. And we're only on break B. Someone just said, congrats on 42,000. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's, I couldn't have gotten there without you guys. I thank you all for hitting that red button there. Next stack. Are any of the foil cards numbered? Some of them are. The red ones aren't. Like the Seager, you'll see, is not numbered, but the green ones are out of 199. Yeah, no stats on the back. If you missed the preview video, it's pretty basic on the back. They give you a little paragraph. Not too crazy. I always prefer the complete batting or pitching record of each player. I like to be able to read that. There's a nice Eloy Jimenez red, not numbered. And another super chat just popped up. And it's Eyeballs 00 says, can I please have a shout out? Yes, you can. Eyeballs 00 or 00 with a nice $2 super chat. Make sure that you check his channel out. Really appreciate that. Very, very nice of you. So The Simply Incredible says that there's no hobby shop within, it disappeared, these go by so quickly, within 75 miles of you. That's terrible. You know what? I'm hoping that the hobby continues to grow and that, you know, within a couple years, maybe there will be one within 15 minutes. It'd be nice to have one in every town again, like back in the day. Now, I realize it's probably not going to be like it always used to be. Like, a lot of the card shops that open up nowadays, it's probably going to be like half sports and half like Magic the Gathering crap. No offense if you like that kind of stuff. But Noah Syndergaard, it's a Mets card. It's for Emmanuel. So he's got the Pete Alonso. Now he's got a out of 75 green parallel to go with it. And Baseball Card Hunter with a $2 super chat. Baseball Card Hunter, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you check out Baseball Card Hunter's channel. And we got all of our hits out of this box now. It was that Josh James, was the auto, and this Syndergaard Thor was our second hit. Yeah, it's all baseball all the time here. I don't know anything else but baseball. CLG Custom Frames with a $5 super chat. Now, CLG Custom Frames, we actually ran into him about 2 weeks ago at the Hazen Flea Market. He came up and said hello, and we chatted for a bit, took a picture with him, and he gave my brother and I a pack of cards each that he made up. I probably saw him in the video if you watched that one, so thank you very much, CLG. And he says, I'll have to auction off my Eric and John Jab's autoed pirate helmet. Just kidding, it's a keeper. Yeah, he had a really cool little like mini Pirates helmet there, and he had to sign it in nice gold Sharpie, and it I think it looked great. Like, it was an honor to sign it. I don't obviously sign many autographs at all, so that was pretty cool to sign something like that. Thank you for Dix. And RTS Sports Cards with a 1010 super chat says only 24 to 100. Please help me get there. I put out vids several times a week, so he only needs 24 subs, and we have 556 by my count in here right now. That's showing on my stream. So if you'd like to just go over there and just click on that super chat, the 1010. It'll bring up a little text box. Click go to channel. This live stream will continue playing at the bottom of your screen if you're on your phone. Just click that subscribe button. Help him out. Really appreciate that nice super chat. Another one popping up from Eric Z says, took 3+ months. Finished sorting all my cards. Eric, I've got some cards that you can sort if you're interested in doing more. I don't think I'm ever going to get my cards sorted, unfortunately. I'm kind of like losing hope. And do you pronounce it El Cannon or Canon says, started a channel 2. You are an inspiration. Thank you very much for that. Make sure you check out El Cannon's channel right there. Very, very nice. And there's nothing worse than sorting cards for hours and hours and hours and hours. It just gets to be really monotonous. Like when I sort my breaks out, I do them like usually like one at a time. The nice thing is I hired someone to do all my breaks. Like all the archives and chronicles, I hired someone to do all that stuff for me. So I didn't have to do any of that. All I had to do was go through and sleeve up all the hits, like the numbered cards and the top rookies, like all your Alonsos and Vladdies and Eloy Jimenez's and Tatis Jr.'s. El Canon, okay, got you. Where do you sell this action at? This was put on Patreon. All right, here we go. No matter what, he opens the latest card releases. Yep, I always try to, unless it's like a $30,000 box of cards. Nothing better than sorting cards. Well, when you do it for hours and hours, it can be very monotonous. Especially like I have so many junk wax cards. There's a nice Tatis Jr. I really, really regret what I did last week with junk wax. I picked up a collection of 140,000 cards, and I really regret it. Like I'm just looking at them, and I'm just like, why did I do that? To make matters worse, I don't know if it's worse. Eric, you would probably appreciate this, Eric Z. So I open up the boxes and they're all sorted by player, like in team bags. I was like, what is this? And guess who's on the top of the first box that I opened in a team bag? A team bag of Eric Plunt cards. So somebody took the time to sort their entire collection by player. And it's absolutely insane. I don't know what to do with them. I'll probably make a video on it maybe next week or so. I really don't know what to do. Like, I don't feel like sorting through them, so I might just open up each box and show you what's inside of there. And Hobby Searcher with a $5 super chat says, "Good evening, all. Closing in on 200. Get me there, and I will give away an 82 Donruss Cal Ripken Jr. That's a pretty nice prize right there. Hobby Searcher. Make sure you check out Hobby Searcher's channel and get in on that. And Michael Robb says, I will be sending out sending a lot of my cards soon. I'm downsizing my cards. Michael Robb, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I think I just sent your Chronicles or one of your breaks. I think shipped that today or yesterday. I can't remember at all. It all blends together. I got pretty much all of Archives out except for maybe like 8 teams of the like 300 or whatever. Commons for Kids. I'll have to look into that because I definitely have like literally a million commons. There's so many players, it would be so monotonous. Chris C says, Eric, ever plan to make this your full-time gig? Chris, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I don't know, man. I mean, I can't say I haven't thought about it, but I've only been doing this like quote unquote full-time for like a year. Before that, it was more or less just kind of like a hobby that I would do, just to, like record like baseball games and stuff. But about a year ago, I started to get really serious and turned it into like an everyday thing. There's another Syndergaard. That's for the Mets. Emmanuel gets this one. Congratulations. And this is our last box, by the way, so we're getting down to it here in break B. But yeah, I don't know. It's because, you know, being a teacher is a good job and everything. I don't want to just, I mean, I went to school, paid $100,000 for my education and everything, and I don't know if I would feel like I'm just kind of like throwing that whole education away, but I don't know. And I've been a teacher for 17 years, so I don't know, maybe I'll retire early and just do this. I don't know when I'm able to retire, but do a little research. Probably won't be for another, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. I went to W&J in Washington. I did a video on it. I did a tour of my old school. Good old W&J. Penny a card is $140,000. Unfortunately, you can't, like, the collection I bought, 140,000 cards. I paid about $160 for it. And there it is. Jose Martinez is the other hit. That one goes out to Stephen M. Congratulations, Stephen M. on your Jose Martinez. Nice bat. No glove whatsoever. Samuel says, make sure you get the pension check. Yep, that's the main thing. Like, if you work so long, 17 years, and you're close to a pension or whatever, I don't know when it kicks in, but you don't want to throw that away. 17 years of getting up early and everything and all the hard work. Because who knows how long YouTube's even going to be around for, you know? Like, YouTube could shut down like that. Like, look what happened with, like, Vine. Vine was, like, a really big thing a few years ago, and then what happened? Something else came along that I guess was better, like YouTube, and Vine bit the dust. And I missed a super chat. Thank you for letting me know about that. Austin Farmer says, just wanted to shout out Dallas Foster for sending me a Clint Frazier and Austin Meadows autograph ball. That is awesome. What a nice gesture there. My 2 favorite players made a video over it. Austin, you've got some nice pics right there. I was really big on Clint Frazier too. Not so much anymore. I'm more or less a little concerned about Frazier now, but I like Austin Meadows a lot. Make sure you check out Austin's channel there. And by the way, that's the end of break B. So moving on to break C. Break C. YouTube is forever. Well, unfortunately, nothing is forever. Everything changes. Patreon says YouTube isn't going anywhere. It's like 14 years old. That would be nice. All right, here we go. All right, break C. Here's all the folks in break C. You can see your names there. These are all the people. How many breaks are tonight? Well, it's a good question, Lost Ways. There's only, what do we got here? 6? Yeah, 6. This is break 3, so halfway done already. I didn't get a lot of these. I was only able to find, what was it? Like one big lot of 30 on eBay. So I bought that, and then I bought a couple other boxes. One of which was 2 boxes short. So the last one is going to be 2 boxes short. I'm just going to go pick those up at Target because I'm not going to wait around for the guy to resend them. But I don't know, when he does resend them, I'll just deposit those into Patreon packages. But here we go, break C. And Gary just said something. Gary says, Eric, I came across your prior YouTube channel. Oh, man. No, you didn't. Saw a video where you decked out in Phillies gear looking good. Gary, thank you very much for that. Yeah, I literally have a shirt for every team. I don't really wear any of them anymore. Mostly all Pirates free t-shirts. I think that might have been a giveaway or something. Like, I don't remember. 100 sub giveaway. I just remember like cutting up names and putting them in a hat. Good old videos that are like 10 years old. Crazy says YouTube is about to thin out the herd on here. The FTC just sued YouTube and Google and settled for $170 million. So things are about to change. Anyone with a good job better keep it. Oh, Crazy for Cardboard, you're making me feel a little happy that I didn't quit my job for YouTube. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think YouTube is definitely trying to raise some extra revenue, and maybe that's why. Like, I've noticed with ads anymore, I don't know if you guys remember, but it always used to be like 1 ad per video, and usually you could like skip it. But now they've upped it to like 2 ads a video, and sometimes you have to watch, I think you have to watch it for, I don't know, 6, 7, 10 seconds before you can skip. Miles Michaelis is the next one. Miles Michaelis, that one goes out to Richard DB. First hit in break C. So Richard, congratulations on your Miles Michaelis, former All-Star and a 31-year-old pitcher who played in Japan for a while before coming back over here. Someone said, how long have I been doing this? Oh, I've been doing YouTube on and off for years, but I didn't really get serious until like about a year ago. Yeah, YouTube pays really, really low too. So I always try to do an ad like usually it's every 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how it is. But I know a lot of the bigger YouTubers put ads every like 2 to 3 minutes. So I try not to do it that often. Try to break it up a little bit. Because I don't know about you guys, if you've have seen your ad revenue recently, those of you with channels, but it is pretty low right now. I think it's because baseball season is pretty much over. A lot of the teams are out of it, and those folks have just tuned out and moved on to football. So if you look at a lot of the big YouTube channels like Zach Hampel and Dodger Films, I looked at them, and they're really down right now this month also. Like, I've noticed my views and subscribers are down, but they are also down. They've got those red down arrows. So I think every big baseball channel's down just because of the football season starting up. So I don't know. It might be a slow winter for all the baseball card channels, especially when you're up against football, hockey, and basketball. Lost Ways, yeah, the 301's going to be up there. It will be up there forever. We might start live streaming tomorrow, and it'll still be there. What they do for the Super Chats is the more money that you donate, the longer your chat stays up there. Also, the more characters you can type in. So Mill2K11 might have actually been able to type like the entire encyclopedia there. I don't know how many characters they give you. But like if it's $1.99, sometimes you can barely get a sentence in there. With $5, you can usually get like a paragraph, maybe like 3 sentences. Maybe people are tired of seeing O'Hearn pools. Maybe. I think a lot of them just move on to football, but if you're a baseball fan, I'll still be here doing baseball stuff all winter long. We'll always find stuff to do. I mean, all winter long last season, we were up to stuff. Heading out and hitting the pavement, going to all the flea markets and garage sales and auctions. We'll probably bring back auctions come winter time. Baseball Card Hunter with a $2 super chat says, rest in peace, Orioles season. Me in February. Oh, boy, yeah. Spring training starts, and after they report and you look at the team, you're already giving up. That's got to be a rough feeling. It's kind of like that in Pittsburgh now. Kyle Wright with the hit. It is a Braves. It's Linda W. Braves owner Linda W. gets the Kyle Wright. Congratulations, Linda. I think you're already up to at least 3, maybe 4 hits. Yeah, Junk Wax Baseball is still cool, which is also true. Yeah, there's always videos that I'll be able to do in the winter, like Throwback Thursdays. Those auctions might become a regular thing if they go well. Maybe do those every Monday and just basically sell off all my auction finds. Will I be breaking Topps update? Yeah, Jim, I ordered, I put in a request. Now, there's a difference between ordering and putting in a request, because there's certain numbers that the distributors can give to certain sellers and so on and so forth. I think I put in an order for, I want to say 6 hobby cases and 6 jumbo cases. So I tried to go big on it. And obviously that's going to be like a, I don't know, I could probably do a 24-hour break on that if I wanted to, because that's a lot of boxes to do. We'll divide it up. Probably do 6 cases in one live stream. Maybe start it up at like 5, because there's going to be so much demand for that. Bowman Chrome is a huge one. It comes out next week, and also Topps Update's going to be a monster. Then after that, that's kind of like the big, I don't know what you want to call it, the last hurrah for the 2018 or 2019 season. After that, it kind of really slows down a little bit. Topps Update, I don't know what else is after that. There might be some stuff here and there, but that kind of closes the book on 2019 for most people. Then you sit around and you wait a few months, and then February comes around. I think, what is it, February 2nd or something like that? And we'll have 2020 Topps. And our hit is Brad Keller. Brad Keller, this one goes out to our Royals owner, which is Josh P. Josh P, congrats on your Brad Keller. He had a nice season last year. I haven't really tracked Brad Keller. I kind of gave up on my fantasy team. I haven't checked my fantasy team in like 3 weeks. Fantasy baseball is so fun to play when the season starts, and then you just sort of really get tired as it goes along. It's a grind for sure, getting on there every day and setting your lineup. I was in I think 6th place and 8th or 9th place, so I just gave up. I'll have to send prizes to everyone that beats me, so. Will Brian Reynolds be an update? I would imagine he will be. He's been up for a while now, since May. Throwback Thursday will be live tomorrow. And there we go. Next hit, it's another Blue Jay relic auto, and it's Mr. Ryan Barucki. And that one goes to Blue Jays owner Anthony M. Very nice. I think it's numbered out of 50. No, it's numbered out of 10. Very, very nice. 10 of 10. Brad Keller's got a 4.19 earned run average. That is pretty decent. So, very nice. Brad Keller. Always like those relics that have the autos on there. It's almost like you get a little bonus, because you're typically expecting like a player worn relic, which, you know, isn't the greatest. I would rather have an auto on there. All right, next stack. When does the checklist for update come out? I don't know. Usually Topps is pretty good with having them out at least 2 weeks in advance, right around there. You never know with Panini. Sometimes it's the eve of the release, and I'm like, where the heck is the checklist? How am I going to sell a break when I don't know how many autos are on each team? How am I going to price that? That happened at least once or twice this year. Holy cow! $100 super chat from Mill2K11. Gotta log, Mr. Jabs. Keep doing what you do. So Mill2K's got to log off. Thank you very, very much for that. That is very, very generous of you. Mill2K11. With a $100 super chat, following up the 301 one that he gave earlier. Unbelievable, guys! Make sure you get over there and just give him a sub. That's so generous, Mill. I hope you have a great evening, and I hope that you're able to sit in and watch the 1979 throwback break tomorrow, and I hope that it's a lot better than last time. I do not want to have to go through another sheet C. '79 Topps BBCE. We had that awful break, and we're going to try it one more time. I just don't want that one to be I have a Throwback Thursday playlist, and I haven't updated in a couple months, but I don't want that one to be on there. I'd like to have a nice break for each year. So some of my breaks that I've had for Throwback Thursday have not been successful in finding the big chase cards, like the Ken Griffey Jr. from 89 Upper Deck, for example. And I'd like to replace those ones eventually by redoing it and actually hitting the big card, because if you're going to watch a box break on something, you'd probably like to see the big card come out of there and not just the best card be a Randy Johnson rookie card, like what happened with us. So we'll be doing 89 Upper Deck at some point. But yeah, we're redoing the 79 one. Next up, box number 3, I think. 3 of 6 for break C. Next box number 3. Should have a fresh auto come out of there. Hopefully it's not another Kevin Kramer or Chad Green. We've pulled 2 of those, but we've also pulled some nice ones with Pete Alonso and also Eloy Jimenez. Wouldn't mind having another one of those. Also, Aaron Judge is in the autograph set, if I remember correctly. Aaron Judge, kind of a rough year for him. He might still get to 30 home runs despite missing so much time. I think he has like 8 home runs in the last like 2 weeks. He's gotten hot. Would I do 81 Donruss again? I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to touch 81 Donruss with all the Wathens in there. But yeah, no box can be as bad as that box of 81. I don't know what the heck was going on with that 81 box. It wasn't even like a sheet C. It was just all Royals and Yankees. And here's a guy that's not a Royal or a Yankee, but he used to be an Oakland A. It's Max Muncy. That one goes out to our Dodgers owner, Ken M. Max Muncy. Found his power stroke after coming over from Oakland. That's a nice one. And Primant says, here comes the Wathens. Do not remind me. Primant, by the way, if you don't know who he is, make sure you check him out and sub to his channel. He actually trolled me really hard on FMF, or I should start calling it WMF, Wathen Mail Friday. He sent me a John Wathen game-used bat and a John Wathen autographed baseball. Trolling reaching a new level over there with Primant, so make sure you check him out. Good old Wathen Mail Friday, where half the packages are troll packages with Wathens in them. There's a nice Cal Ripken Jr. out of 199. Gary says the 81 Donruss video is the best video ever. The monster that is John Wathen was born. Yeah, John Wathen's corked bat. The 2020 Topps design is out, says Will D. Yeah, you can find it over there on Cardboard Collector, Cardboard Connection. I saw it, and I was like, I try not to look too closely at it because I'd rather wait to be surprised, but I was like trying to like look at information about 2020, and I did see it briefly. Alex, thank you very much. It's just really, it's tiring going to work every day that early, because I live like over an hour away from my job, so that's a lot of commuting. It does get tiring, but I've got really nice classes this year, some really awesome kids. I'll say that my classes this year are a lot better than last year in terms of like their overall like behavior and everything. Don't have to ever really yell too much. But again, we're still in the honeymoon phase, which I guess you can call it that. Usually the first few weeks of school, kids are usually on their best behavior. It's the last few weeks of school that are usually the worst because they're itching to get their summer started. Evans, how's it going? Alex is hoping to get his teaching licenses soon. Well, hopefully you get them soon and can start sending them out for jobs. I remember when I applied for jobs, I applied at pretty much every school. Justice Sheffield, that's a nice one, rookie card. Had a nice start his last time out. That one is going to our Mariners owner, Jared, or Gerard. I never know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's Jared. Congratulations, Jared. Vladdy Jr. But yeah, when I graduated, I just sent out unsolicited applications to a bunch of schools. I don't think you're supposed to do that anymore. But I got hired by 4 different schools. So I had my choice of 4 different schools. And I ended up getting hired at one that's literally like 10 minutes from my house. Now it would be a really nice commute, but I turned it down because back then it would have been a longer commute. As I moved back out to my roots, for a while I lived close to Pittsburgh, and I was like, I really don't like city life that much. Too many stoplights, not enough mountains and green grass. So came back out here to the country. Next box, Bedford, PA. That is a nice place. Lucas opens packs. That's about oh, I don't know, a little over an hour away. We hit up Bedford, PA from time to time. That's the hometown of Hokey G's, one of the indoor flea markets that we visit. Not so much anymore, but usually that's more of like a winter place because outdoor flea markets are the way to go right now. I mean, why go to an indoor one when there's outdoor ones? Pretty much the indoor ones, you know what you're going to find there. There's never going to be any like huge surprises. And this is a pretty nice surprise. It's a Blake Snell, your 2018 AL Cy Young Award winner. That one goes to our Rays owner, Linda W. She's piling up the hits again. Linda, congratulations. Linda W. gets the Blake Snell. And now we still need to find another relic. Looks like we have them. No, I thought it was Justice Sheffield there. Looks like I'm faked out because the backs look like those relic cards where it says their name, like, congratulations, you just got a relic. The backs of these cards are bad. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The backs of these cards, they're bad. Not a lot of effort put into the backs. I know the front is done by some artist, some highfalutin, big-time graphic design artist. I forget his name, but he does all the fronts. The backs, I don't know. Someone just typed in some paragraphs into Word and just slapped them on the back of a card. Not real crazy about the backs, but I mean, the inserts are really cool. Those are the nicest ones. And it looks like... Now, last year, I liked Topps Fire last year. Those are pretty nice looking. They're pretty busy, a lot of stuff going on, but they're pretty nice. Oh, yeah, this is Break C. Sorry, I keep, like, pushing that off camera. Yep, Brent says almost 500 people in here. I wonder how many we'll have tomorrow. I think last time, does anyone remember what our high water point was for 79 Topps the first time? I know the video went trending and we had like, I think we're number 7 on the YouTube page there, live stream page. So we had a bunch of people coming in that had never been here before. And there's a super chat from Serious Cards says, can I borrow Linda W's crystal ball? Serious Cards, thank you very much. It definitely seems like she does have, yeah, I think it might have been 3.1 thousand. I can't remember. I think I might have screenshotted the final stats. Make sure you guys check out Serious Cards, by the way. At the end of the live stream, they give you the stats. And one of the stats they give you in your analytics, once you hit that end button, is they give you your biggest crowd, like the point when your crowd was at its high water mark. I usually try to, screenshot that so I can kind of like see how the channel's progressing and whatever. I'll have to go back and look. I think it was 3.2 thousand, which is crazy. That's more people than go to Marlins games. 3.2 thousand. Peak viewers, that's what it is. Chuck Chicago. What time is the Group F break? That's a great question, Jose. I would say, all right, you got D, E, about an hour. These are about 30-minute breaks. It's not going to be too long. It's a school night. Can't be here really, really late. By the way, break F again is going to be 2 boxes short. That's Ozzy Albies. That one goes out to our Braves owner. You guessed it, Linda W. Linda W, congratulations. But yeah, the break F again, 2 boxes short because one of the sellers that I bought off of, instead of sending me 3 boxes, they sent me 1. And so I'm not going to wait around for another 4 days. I'll head out to Target tomorrow and try to find 2 boxes. And we'll do it on Friday on Fan Mail. And I'll send you all a message and I'll schedule it during Fan Mail Friday at an exact time so you can tune in and see your 2 boxes. We did that once before, so I don't know, maybe like 10 p.m. or whatever. I'll decide on that. And once 10 p.m. rolls around, we'll open up those 2 boxes for you. Alex says, if you ever make it to Chattanooga, let you know. Engel Stadium, they use that in 42. That's pretty awesome. And it sounds like someone's not too happy. My 2-year-old daughter is crying. Wathen Mail Friday, yeah, really. Let's just make John Wathen like my background for that. All right, we got a fresh box and new autograph opportunities for everybody that's in Break C. Let's see who we got. That's a nice Joey Gallo, 95.4. So his average exit velocity faster than Aaron Judge. Judge was 95.0, I do believe. And there's our hit. It is a nice Taylor Ward auto, and it is not numbered. That one goes out to our Angels owner, Steve J. So Steve J, not the Angel you're probably hoping for, but you'll take it, right? Any channel membership perks? Yeah, I'd like to do a live stream like once a month with you guys, like a members only live stream. That is the perk that I can, you know, most easily do. Also, maybe like once a month members only contest, or maybe I give something away. The other one is Patreon, but Patreon I send you cards every month, so that's kind of like your perks, and also you get to buy into the breaks. And Patreon can be cheaper than the channel membership. Let's see who you got in this stack. Studio. I feel like they use that picture over and over again. How many different Topps releases have they used this particular picture of Willians Astudillo on? I feel like it's like almost every one. Like, is that the only picture they have of him? It seems that way. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, Rob, any tier, so you could be at the top tier or the lowest tier. You'll still get access to them. The only difference is, depending on how high up you go, you get various things. I just started, I've been buying so many wax boxes at flea markets over the past year that now with the $50 tier, you get a flat rate priority mailbox, and I put in the $50 tier, you get one of the wax boxes that I've picked up. Unopened, usually they're 36 packs. You also get like a baseball that I've caught at a batting practice. You get some newer packs of cards and some other random cards in there. But I need to start downsizing because I'm embarrassed to even like walk through my garage. There's so much stuff in there just piled up. Like, I was like, you know what? I think I might be sort of becoming a borderline hoarder here with all this stuff. Like, I don't need so many baseball cards or whatever. Like all this junk wax, I need to start moving this. I need some room. And I think what got me onto that kick was buying that Mickey Mantle 53 PSA 2 and kind of like making that my focus of my collection. So starting to go for more quality over quantity. Yeah, really, John. And there's our hit. It is an Alex Verdugo. Alex Verdugo, player worn. And that one goes to Dodgers owner Ken M. So congratulations, Ken, on your hit right there. I want to say that's your second one of this break. And Primant with a $5 super chat. You're 170 from 1,000. We have 500 people in the chat. So if you're not already subbed to Primant, make sure you check him out. Help him get to 1,000. And it says, we did it before. Let's do it again. Jabs really love the channel and all the support. Thank you very much, Primant. Primant's got a great channel over there, so make sure you check him out. Really appreciate the support from you. Tori says, heard a rep from Topps said they use Getty images, so maybe they don't have a lot of choices from Getty from Willians Astudillo. I feel like I've literally seen that card on, I don't know if it's been on his base cards or his insert cards, but I feel like I've seen that a couple times. Not all of them, but some of them. And JDLS Cards with a $5 Canadian super chat says, Eric, love what you do. It got me back into collecting again. Started my own channel with 1979 OPC set unveiling. That's pretty awesome. JDOS, thank you very much for that super chat. Make sure you check his channel out if you want to get yourself in the 1979 mood for a Throwback Thursday tomorrow. 79 OPC uses basically the same design. It's just less cards in the set, and you can check him out over there. An OPC box, usually you can find those for, I think, $800 a box or so, I want to say. Maybe upwards to $1,000. Whereas 1979, those are over $2,000 a box, just because 79's a bit more in demand than OPC. But OPC is still really cool. All right, there's a nice Acuna red parallel. Pete Alonso, that's a nice run there. Alonso and Acuna. There's Mr. Sonny Gray having himself a season. And how about this one? Juan Soto is our hit. How about that? Juan Soto. So pretty much every third box, we're getting like a really nice hit, at least in every round. We had Eloy Jimenez auto. We had Pete Alonso auto out of 50. And now we've got Juan Soto, and this one is numbered out of 25, and it is the last one, 25 of 25. And the owner of the Nationals is Joseph L. Joseph L., congratulations on your Juan Soto. Is the box really worth $69? That's how much it costs retail. And, you know, every box, it's almost like buying a lottery ticket. Sometimes you'll get a really good box with, like you saw, a Pete Alonso in there, or a Juan Soto or an Eloy Jimenez. And then you might get a Kevin Kramer. No offense to people that have gotten Kevin Kramer, but you might get a Kevin Kramer and like a Syndergaard relic, which is worth a couple bucks. And then you might not get your monies back. I mean, you could really kind of like piecemeal it together there and sell off all of the base rookie cards. Like, I'll tell you what, the Tatis rookie card from Top Series 2, that's going up. That's a $5 card at least now. Pete Alonso's a $5 card. Vladdy is, I don't know, almost $5. So if you sell all those off, maybe could break even at least. But it's a pretty cool little lottery ticket, basically. Senzel is the next card there. Kyle says there was a 101 Topps Luminaries that you opened and had 50 signatures on it. Why the heck couldn't that have been in my box? I got an Ozzie Smith. He's a Hall of Famer and everything, but as soon as I opened it, I was like, I'm not going to get my $250 back for this card. Eloy Jimenez. So I'm trying to sell it. I put it on eBay. I saw 1 out of 10 sell for $179, best offer. So I put it up there for the same amount. See if it'll go. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, it's an Ozzie Smith, so it's still an awesome card. I was hoping for like the Hank Aaron or something out of there. Tony Bumbacco says, pulled a green para Otani rookie from my Patreon packs the other day. Thanks, buddy. You're welcome. Thank you very much for your support on Patreon. I'm glad you got something good out of those packs that I sent you. You usually buy a few cases of different products every month to send to you guys. I think this month I picked up I think 3 cases. There's Josh Hader. That one goes out to the Brewers owner, Matthew G. Congratulations, Matthew G. That's going to be the last hit of this round, unless Top snuck another one in there. I picked up, what did I pick up? I picked up Stadium Club, nice Pete Alonso, 2018 Stadium Club. I picked up 2018 or 19 Gypsy Queen. 2018 stuff's getting harder and harder to find because of the rookies that are in there. They're more and more in demand. And I also picked up 3 cases of High Number. I'll tell you what, High Number is a nice one. Topps Heritage High Number. That's a nice set. That's really grown on me. Just because of the quality of the checklist. Like this Pete Alonso's and Vladdy Jr.'s and Tatis's and Eloy Jimenez. That's a nice set to get. Yeah, Yankees got rained out tonight. Austin let us know about that. He was looking forward to seeing Mr. Clint Frazier do his thing, but going to have to wait an extra day. All right, last stack of breaks C. High Number has dropped in price. Interesting. I'm going to have to go buy some more of that. That's kind of weird how sometimes the stuff drops in price and then sometimes it flies up. Like, I think the lowest you could buy a case for, I feel like it's 2018 Top Series 1 is like the lowest I see. For hobby, I'm not kind of like opening day. 2018 or 19 opening day is always the cheapest just because, you know, it's like basically $1 a pack. But I want to say out of like the kind of like the mainstream sets, Top Series 1 from 2018 is really cheap. I feel like you can get a case of those for like, I don't know, you could probably get a blaster case for around 200 and like I feel like a hobby case for like 400, which when they first came out, we were paying like over 600 or more for those. Can't remember the exact price, but it was up there. That's all supply and demand. When it's new, you have to, sometimes you pay the most when it's new. Then also sometimes after it comes out, it keeps going up and up in value too, which is kind of annoying if you wait a little while. All right, next we're on break D. All right, break D, we've got, here's all the folks in break D. We'll just run through the list and we'll call out the hits as they come out of the boxes. Let me, a little stack over there off to the side. I got to put that in with the break C. Got to keep everything together. Steel City slashed the price on leather and lumber. I didn't see that. I know they slashed it pretty significantly on Topps Archives. I want to say they went down to like $7.74 a case. And like, I was like, where the heck was that price when I was breaking this stuff for like $950 a case? Like, come on. So I guess Topps Archives kind of met with a little bit of scrutiny from breakers and fans alike for just the insanely high number of Expos autos coming out of each case. I feel like every round of Archives had at least, at a minimum, of like 3 Expos autographs from each one out of the, but it was 5 boxes per round. So we had 10 autos per round, and like at least 3 of them were Expos. So that's roughly like at least 6 Expos autos per case. That's a little bit much. So I don't know. Maybe they're having some sales difficulty with that, so they are selling them really, really low. 2018 Topps update is nuts, sportsman. All right, so break D's underway. I saw someone say they were nervous. It's their first break. Good luck. I did see that scroll by. Leather and lumber, no resale value at all, says Ryan. Yeah, sometimes you can get stuff and you can resell it, or you can break it and make your money back and then some. Sometimes you can't. John Armstrong says, first break here. Well, good luck. Looks like you've got the Yankees, looking over the list there. So we've had a lot of Yankees hits coming out so far. We've seen 2 Chad Greens, and we've seen some other hits. What do we have? Aaron Judge. We'll see if we get some more for you. Fingers crossed for you. Good luck. And our first stack has nice Tatis red parallel, which is pretty sweet. Samuel says, oh, Linda W. applies strategy. Linda has 4 teams in this one. A little more than last time. I think she only had, what, 2 last time? Cedric Mullins is a common auto. Yeah, it definitely is. Like, if you could sell Cedric Mullins, get a couple bucks out of it, that's pretty good for you. Rooting for Cedric Mullins. I'd like to see him do well. I never want to, like, see anyone do bad unless they give you a reason to root against them. Like, I know, like, for example, a lot of us rooted against guys like Manny Machado when he took out Dustin Pedroia, or we rooted against, like, Chris Coffin when he took out Jung Ho Gung for the Buccos a few years ago and ended his season. Or other dirty plays like Manny Machado purposely spiking Jesus Aguilar. And there's another Brad Keller. So our second Brad Keller of this break, that one goes out to the Royals owner, which is Mark C.B., and he's followed up by Alonso and Acuna back-to-back. That's pretty nice. Acuna Jr. had kind of a goofy play. Did you guys see that replay where he supposedly thought he caught a ball and it was laying like next to him and ended up being an inside-the-park home run? I really hope Acuna is not just kind of like a flash in the pan. It doesn't seem like it. I did notice he's leading the majors in strikeouts, or at least the last time I checked, Acuna Jr., more strikeouts than anybody for a batter, which is a little bit alarming. Because when you're not putting the ball in play that often, like, you're bound to have seasons where you hit like 240 or so. So hopefully he can cut down on that. And here's our next hit is a Wilson Contreras. Wilson Contreras from the Cubbies. This one goes out to Troy R. Congratulations, Troy R., on your Wilson Contreras All-Star. Well, it's not an All-Star relic, but it's an All-Star player, which is pretty nice. Like that one a lot. Wilson Contreras actually starred in a Zach Campbell video, which is pretty awesome. I wish I could get a player to star in a video with me. Next stack, this is our last. How's Elsa Jabs? She's doing well, almost like she's not even injured. Running around, making all this noise in the background. Never wants to go to sleep anymore. Her injury kind of got her out of her sleep schedule because we had to like have her, she couldn't sleep in her bed for whatever reason. She just couldn't get comfortable. So she had to like sleep on the couch downstairs to be comfortable. Now like her whole sleep routine's all messed up. She like never wants to sleep in her bed again. She's in the master now. Then we got Juan Soto purple. Ken Griffey Jr. and Troy R with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Troy. Looks like you're a Cubs fan there based off of your avatar. Make sure you check out Troy R. And Triple Play Sports 360 says, hey, all, on Friday night, I am doing several breaks. Everybody who gets a spot will be entered into an $85 break credit promo. Other promos Friday as well. So Triple Play Sports 360. Thank you very much for your support of the channel. And if you want to check Triple Play out, definitely go and give them some subs. And Samuel says, do not storm Area 5151. Definitely don't do that. And there's Boomslang. Boomslang says, hi, Eric. Hope to see you and John this weekend in Philly. 13 from 600. Would be nice to hit it tonight. Keep ripping. Boomslang. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I always try to plan out my weekends ahead of time, like where we're going to go, what flea markets we're going to hit. And I've got a couple different areas that I've been looking at for a while now. I've been looking at Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Philadelphia, Ohio. It just gets a little bit monotonous to see the same sellers all over the place because we pretty much hit up the same flea markets all the time. And usually we find good stuff when new guys come out or when they hit up new auctions and find new inventory. But sometimes they have the same stuff from week to week. So it's really cool, at least for me, it's really exciting to go out and find new flea markets for the first time. Kristen Stewart rookie card from the Detroit Tigers. That one goes to our Tigers owner, which is Dustin F. Dustin, congratulations on that one. It's out of 75. Kristen Stewart. Have I ever done little card shows? I've been to little card shows before, but usually I can't really find too much there. So I'm trying to do the larger ones. I think the one in Philadelphia has 250 tables, which is pretty decent. Usually the smaller ones around here have 20 to 30 tables, and out of 20 tables, it's like 5 dealers, and they all have like 3 to 4 tables each. So my brother and I went to a card show like that in Punxsutawney, like, I don't know, months ago, and we walk in the fire hall, and it's like 4 dealers. We're like, why did we just drive 2 hours for this? I kind of felt bad walking out of there not buying anything, but Matt Olson is our next one. That one goes to the Athletics, Richard DB. So, Richard, congratulations on your Matt Olson. Part of that awesome corner combo there, the infield with Chapman and Olson. And round out the box now. Open it. Back-to-back Chris Bryant cards. One of them is, I don't know if that's going to be numbered or not. Out of 299. There it is. 2 more stacks left. This will just be the base cards from this box because we got the Kristen Stewart auto already. Camvet, thanks for watching. This is live. Map. I can't. Is that Russian? I'm just going to call you Map because I can't really read the rest of it. Yep, this is live. Got to do all the box breaks live. Especially like the bigger ones. Usually I do the Throwback Thursdays not live just because this should only be like a 20-minute video. I don't want them to turn in like an hour long for just one box. Nice Jeff McNeil. But if it's a super high-end one like the 1979 box tomorrow, definitely have to do that live. And man, that really backfired on me. After like 4 packs, you could like just see in the chat, it's the chat just screamed on by. All the people getting more and more upset. Hi, Hunter. How's it going? Lou Rocks. How's it going? Mr. Baseball likes the design of these cards. Yeah, at first I thought they were really stupid looking, and I thought they looked like cheap score, like 1998 cards or something like that. Score / triple play, like mixed together. But the more I look at them, the more they're kind of growing on me. And it's just all base cards. Mookie Betts. Some people are speculating that Mookie Betts might be on the trading block. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Red Sox going nowhere this season. Mookie Betts having that. I don't think he signed an extension. Isn't he arbitration eligible? So he'll be getting a big raise. As an arbitration, you pretty much go up, I don't know, get a 50% raise every year, if not more. But I think he's on the trading block. So the Red Sox are going to get a new president. Dave Dombrowski got fired a couple days ago. And Rob C with a $2 super chat. Rob, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Make sure you check out Rob's channel, everybody. But Mookie Betts up to, what, 28 home runs now? So not having the same season he had last year, that's for sure. Basically, no one on the Red Sox is having the same season as last year, except maybe like Rafael Devers is having a really nice year. Yeah, but don't put that out of the question. Like, if you can go ahead and get a whole bunch of top prospects for Mookie Betts, would you do it? You got to think at some point, if you're not going to re-sign him, you better trade him. And then Hunter says, you think Jose Ramirez will get traded? Well, Jose Ramirez hasn't been that good this year, so I don't know if they're going to trade him or just wait until end season next year to do it. But yeah, the Indians are a team that has to trade their stars before they reach free agency for the most part. You saw them do it with Trevor Bauer to kind of like fill in some holes since they can't really afford a lot of free agents. The Indians outfield had a bunch of holes out there, so they used Trevor Bauer to go out and get Puig and Franimal. And there's Williams Astudillo autograph. That one is going out to our Twins owner, which is Dustin F. Congratulations, Dustin. I want to say that's your second hit. Yep, La Tortuga. Williams Astudillo. Why is he called that anyway? That means turtle in English. Is it because he's so slow? Devers and Bogey, that's Xander Bogaerts for the keepers. The rest are eh. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, keep that side of the infield together. At least you don't have big, what's his face? Pablo Sandoval over there, like, plugging up that side of the infield. Man, that was a bad signing. What'd they give him, like $95 million, and he played, like, basically half of one season? What a bust that signing was. Pablo Sandoval. Not doing too bad since going back to the Giants, but nowhere near as good as he was back in the World Series years of the Giants. And no hit out of that box. Nice Tatis. Or out of that stack. Should be due another relic. Eric says, don't remind me. All right, I'll try not to. Yep. The Kung Fu Panda, I think they called him, Brian. And you're still paying him. That's literally awful. Yeah, that was an awful signing. I think that helped contribute to Dave Dombrowski's firing. And then what the heck was Dave Dombrowski thinking signing Chris Sale to like a $100 million extension before the season started? Like, make him go out there and earn it at least. I mean, Sale's strikeout numbers were good, but overall had the worst season of his career. And now his health is in a big question mark now going into next season. Will he need Tommy John? Speaking of Chris Sale, there he is. Will he need Tommy John or will he not? I really hope it's not one of those deals where they shut you down and then they wait like 6 months and then he tries to get fired up again. They're like, well, you know what? You need Tommy John after all, so just go ahead and miss another season. That kind of happened with Jameson Taillon this year. He basically missed the whole year. I think he like went out like the beginning of like May. And so he's on like the 60-day DL. And then he tries to come back and like, I don't know, like late August. And like, you know what? Yeah, you're going to need Tommy John. We'll see you in 2021. That definitely stinks. With Tommy John, it's usually about a 12-month recovery process. Someone just said something about the Angels. Dude, that's crazy. Angels spend money. He'll be fine. We just need pitching. Miguel. Yeah, Angels definitely love spending their money. There's Alex Bregman. That one's a nice one. That one goes out to Michael Smith. Alex Bregman, kind of like not getting the respect he deserves. But Bregman, like 100 RBIs, over 100 RBIs now. What's he got, like 32 home runs? He's got career highs in RBIs and home runs already, and it's only like not even mid-September yet. I don't know. I think he deserves a little more respect. I know Alex Bregman definitely takes everything personally. I think he was really mad he wasn't the #1 overall draft pick. What did he go, like number 2? And he like took it real personally. We'll have to see if Bregman gets back on YouTube. I guess he was bored last offseason. He started making a bunch of YouTube videos. And, of course, he can't do that during the season because during the season, you're 100% baseball 100% of the time. Like, probably show up at the ballpark every day around 2, or so and don't leave till like midnight or thereafter. Go home, sleep, and maybe get like an hour or two with your family in the morning. Who knows? But being a baseball player, definitely, it's got to be kind of a taxing lifestyle if you want to do anything else with your free time. You don't have much of free time, that's for sure. A lot of time spent traveling between cities every 3 days when you're on the road, switching towns. Eric says, I hate Machado. I think a lot of Red Sox fans hate Machado really, really bad. Is Bregman better than Braun was? Well, Braun had that one really nice year, MVP in 2011, but of course that was obviously PED aided. So I'm going to say Bregman is better than Braun. And there we go. Luke Voigt is the hit for John A in break D here. Congratulations, John A. Here's the back of it. It's not numbered, but John A, big-time Yankee fan, gets the Luke Voigt. Very nice. Came over from the Cardinals about, I don't know, a little over a year ago. The Bomb doesn't like the sticker autos. Yeah, not a lot of people do, but it's a retail-based product. Even though it's kind of like a hobby. They don't call it a hobby box. I think they call it a collector's box instead of a hobby box. It would be cool if they're all on card, but I think if you did it on card, you'd have to pay more just because they can get, I don't know, more players or more signatures probably signed on the stickers than they can the cards. I don't know what the rates are that they pay per autograph, but it's got to be less for the stickers. Next, Mendoza with a weak pop-up says, Austin, Josh Hader for the 4th time, so I guess they bought out his entire locker after last season and cut them all up. That one goes out to the Brew Crew owner. It's not numbered. Stephen T. Congratulations, Stephen T. I feel like that's our 4th Hader. Yeah, this is a retail only. You can only get this at retail locations, specifically Target. So if you go to Target, they probably should have these now. I know for the first week or two, they were really hard to find because everyone was buying them up. I guess they're really kind of like pumped about it. But I've been at Target a couple times and I've seen it in there. All right, next stack. This is all going to be base cards because we already got our Luke Voigt and we also got our Hader. So we'll rip down through the rest of these, go through them, and see what we find out of here. Next pack. And next stack. When do Bowman Mega Boxes release? Those already came out a couple months ago, actually. I don't know if you can re-find them. I don't know if they're still restocking them or not. But Bowman Chrome comes out. If you're talking about Bowman Chrome, that comes out next week on the 18th. There's 2 things, JBs. You have these boxes at Target. These are the collector's boxes. They are $69.99. I paid, what did I pay? I think I bought some for like $75, and then the rest of them I paid $90 a box for just because I didn't feel like driving around. Bought a big quantity from Seahawks 608. Very nice dude from eBay. So 30 of these boxes came from him. But yeah, they're $69.99 plus tax. So after tax, you are going to be looking at about $75 or so, depending on your state and tax rate. Probably about $75. And if you buy the blaster box, they still have the blaster box. That's what I opened up on the preview video. I was able to find a couple of those. I went to like 5 Targets looking for these and finally found some. But yeah, the blaster boxes, those are $20. That's pretty much the going rate for blasters. I hope it stays that way. I feel like blasters have been $20 forever. All right, next box, box number 5 of 6 for the folks in Break D. Only 2 more rounds after this. This won't be too long of a one. Probably be done by, oh, I don't know, 10:30 at the latest. There's like a gnat in here that's driving me nuts. It like keeps like getting right in my face. Oh, there it is. Did you see it? I want to like do a Barack Obama and just like catch it in my hand. He did that in an interview once. I remember that. Just catching my hand and smash it. Have you ever seen the Honus Wagner card in person? Yeah, I've seen it a couple times. I've seen it at the National, I think, twice. I think they had it there last year, and they definitely had it there this year. Although the one they had there this year was altered, so somebody had trimmed off, for whatever reason, they trimmed off the borders. So it was, you could definitely tell it was altered. Don't kill the gnat. Well, it's haunting me right now. And there it is. Harrison Bader is our next hit. So our second Bader. That one goes out to Johnny C. Johnny C with the Cardinals in break D. Harrison Bader. That's our second Bader that we've pulled out of these boxes. So far, the best hit, if you're tuning in, has been the Pete Alonso auto. And we also had a nice Eloy Jimenez auto as well. And we also had a Juan Soto auto. So there's been some good stars in here. JB's, I agree. Personally, I don't like Bader. I think he's cocky and kind of like a stuck-up jerk, just from what I've seen in batting practice and stuff. But yeah, I know some Cardinals fans probably like him as a player, but I don't know if that's just from my brief observation of him. All right, here's the next one. Next stack. We got the Bader. Now we're looking for a relic. And with the relic, they can be autographed. We already pulled a couple that have been autographed. It's a nice Vladdy. And that one is numbered out of 199. Like that one a lot. Robbie Ray, red. Our fire autos, all stickers. So far, that's what we've seen. Nothing but sticker autos. Next stack. Why are they called blaster boxes? That's a good question. Anyone know the answer to that? I was out of the hobby when blaster boxes came onto the market, so I wasn't around when they started making those. So I'm not sure. I feel like they kind of came about in the 2000s when I wasn't buying them up. Maybe they just put that name on there 1 year and it's stuck. I don't know. They're a blast to open. Maybe. Yeah, but I don't know if there is an answer for that. Because you blast through them faster than a box. Probably something like that. Primate says check out Dave Durango's. Definitely. Baseball card hunter. How many people got back in the hobby because of me? I hope it's a lot. I'm hoping the more people that buy cards, the more likely there will be to have a resurgence of the hobby. And I'd like to see it come back to the... I'll probably never come back to the way it was in the 90s, but I'd like to see more hobby shops open up. And Kyle, right, this one is for the Braves owner, Linda W. Congratulations, Linda W. on that one. And ABC Sneed 123 with a $5 super chat says, at the Padres game, so not hanging around long. Good luck to everyone. Eric, pass along that ball-grabbing luck so I can get something hit this way. ABC Seed 123, thank you very much for that nice $5 super chat. A lot of the I don't know if I'd call it luck, but it kind of comes from planning and stuff, like where you're sitting to get foul balls. Like, for example, let's say this is the baseball field right here. And if there's a right-handed batter up, you probably don't want to be sitting over here. You want to be sitting like right in this zone in foul territory, about halfway back. That's where they're going to foul a ball off to. And if it's a left-hand batter, it's the other side, like over here. You'll notice that a lot of the foul balls will land in that area. It's kind of like the opposite side there. Next time you're at a baseball game, check that out. Find a nice big patch of seats that are empty in that area, and you'll be able to just kind of like walk over and pick up foul balls. Now, that's the easy part. The hard part is getting the depth to where they're going to go. Because they're not always going to land in the same spot. Some might land here, some might land back here, and in between. But that's usually where they go with foul balls. So I don't know where you're sitting. But anyway, this is the last round of break D. Major League Hat says, my target never has anything. Yeah, that's how it goes with some of these targets. I guess it depends on the people you have going in there. Maybe if you have a nice little cluster of collectors around, going in there every week, buying all the stuff. Buddy hates me. You got your 3 sons and him addicted to baseball cards. Well, sorry about that. Hopefully, though, if you think about it in the long run, your sons and you will be brought together by a hobby. That's one thing that can really bring a father and son close together, is something like baseball cards or any hobby, like fishing. I don't fish, but that's one that you guys could do. With my dad and I, it was always playing baseball. I remember my dad and I, every day when he'd get home from work at like 5:30, we would head right on over to field 3, and he would just pitch to me. I don't know why, but we'd only take like 4 or 5 baseballs. So like he'd pitch, and like after like 4 or 5 baseballs, I'd have to like throw them all back. Then we have to like keep going out and getting the hits and stuff. But yeah, every day, like that's something I looked forward to. Just me and my dad. And you and your sons can do this together. That's awesome. My dad hated cards. He kind of like tried to get my brother and I to get out of cards. He thought it was a huge waste of money. And he actually ended up being right, because look what happened with the junk wax era. We spent all that money on all those cards. By the time the junk wax era was done, I had about 100,000 cards. And oh, I don't know. They're probably not worth that much at all anymore. My brother was left at home. My brother actually stopped playing baseball, I don't know, like after the age of 12. He really got out of it. Like he just, I guess he turned his interest to other stuff. He started to do skateboarding. And he got out of baseball a lot sooner than I did. I want to say he was 11 or 12 when he played his last season in Little League. My dad's still around. Someone asked when my dad passed. My dad is still around. Kevin Jones says, my dad loved taking me to card shows. Fun for him. Kevin Jones with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. Card shows definitely are fun. I remember my brother set up once at a card show. We got a Kristen Stewart auto there. This one's going to be numbered, it looks like. Nice sparkle. Oh, it's a 1 of 1. I don't know what this is called. Nice sparkle refractor. Kristen Stewart, 1 of 1 for our Tigers owner, Dustin F. How about that? Definitely knew it was going to be numbered, but not a 1 of 1. How about that one? Very, very nice. That's the only Kristen Stewart in the world. Love that. Congratulations. Let me get a fresh top loader for you. No, not top loader. Where did I put my... here we go. From BCW. Get this. Just give me a second. Gotta get a new freshie for you here. 1 of 1. Congrats. That's an awesome hit there. Kristen Stewart. I might have to transfer this over to something else. This is a 100-point, 100-point one touch. I just grabbed a whole stack of them, so it'll do the job for now. Very, very nice. Congratulations on that. That's a nice hit right there. Dustin F. Kristen Stewart. I don't know how he's doing. Last time I saw Kristen Stewart, he was going head first in like the wall and left field, chasing after a ball and had to come out of the game. So I don't know if he is back yet or not. Might have just been like a day-to-day thing, but pretty awesome. So anytime you get a 1 of 1, that's definitely a pull for you. Congratulations. Yeah, 2-touch. I gotta restock on my 1-touches. Hey, Lone Star, what's up, man? Lone Star Legends is in the house. Just pulled a 1 of 1. Lone Star, nice Kristen Stewart 1 of 1. Pull tonight, though, for me, it's been the Pete Alonso out of 50 autograph that we pulled. Oh, I think it was in break B. All right, here we go. It's Ronald Acuna Jr. relic. That one goes to our Braves owner, Linda W. Ronald Acuna Jr., one of the hottest players in the game. His, I don't know, I'd say his 2018 Topps Update card is the hottest card right now in the hobby. 1 of 1 Alonso sold for like $500. So Kristen Stewart 1 of 1, what do you think? Like $50? Still not bad. I would take that. Kristen Stewart's hitting 243 with 10 homers, says Austin Farmer. That sounds about right. The hottest player in baseball right now is Cedric Mullins. Maybe in Double-A, where he is now. Poor guy. Hope he gets back soon. All right, so break D is in the books. So that takes us now to break E. Here's the list of all the folks in break E. And we're getting down to the end of there. Much quicker break than usual. We'll be done by before 10:30, it looks like. So I can actually get to bed, hopefully, before midnight tonight. All right, there's all the people in break E. I'll give you a chance to look over that while I put the Stewart in its rightful spot in the break D column. Huh. Water? Yeah, I'll have a water. Thank you. All right, here's our boxes. Just got to reach them. I have them all like separated on the shelf behind me just to make it easier. Here we go. Break E underway. Thank you. How am I liking Fire this year? I'll tell you what, the more I open it, the more I like it. When I first saw it, I was kind of like, this is kind of like weird looking. I don't know if I like it or not. But it's been pretty good so far. I've had some nice autos. Like, obviously, not every box is going to have an Eloy Jimenez or a Juan Soto or a Pete Alonso, but they're in here, as you've seen. There's some good ones sprinkled throughout these boxes. Again, you might end up with some common, quote-unquote, common autos. Like, I kind of consider, like, Brad Keller to be a common auto. Kristen Stewart I consider to be a common auto. Kramer, Kevin Kramer. But not that they're bad. They're just not worth a ton of money. Do you get strange looks from all your neighbors with all the packages? I don't know. I don't really ever pay attention to... I don't think they're like sitting out on their porch looking at me get the packages. But I'm sure they see the... they're probably like, why does this guy put out like so many boxes in the trash every week? Because there it is. Jacob Nix always signs his name J-Bucks. Jacob Nix, a.k.a. J-Bucks. I don't know why he signs his name like that. It's numbered out of 75. That's our first hit in break E. And this one goes out to our Padres owner, which is Steve J. Hey, Steve J, congratulations on your Knicks. And Keith M with a nice $10 super chat. Let's check that one out there. There's a nice Alonso. Keith says, great break as usual, Eric. Break E is where the 1/1 Trout auto gets pulled for the Angels owner, right? Let's see. I hope so, because you have the Angels. I see up there at the top of the list, Keith. That would definitely be awesome. A 1/1 Mike Trout auto. Fingers crossed. Hope you can find it. Usually with all the packages, though, everything that I get, you have to sign for. So they don't, like, leave boxes and boxes on, like, the doorstep. Because, like, these cases, like, anyone in their right mind is not going to send a case that costs... All these cases cost usually, like, a couple $1,000s. And no one's going to take that risk if they're going to send that to you and have it swiped off the porch and have a claim against them. SF Cards is only 8 subs away from 600. Make sure you guys check out SF Cards. Help them get there. We got over 400 people watching. Help out SF, everybody. Thank you, SF, for your support. All right. Break E is underway. And so far, we pulled the Jacob Nix. There still should be another one in here, another hit. It's going to be a relic more than likely, but sometimes those relics are autographed, which is nice. 357 is in the house. What's up, Paul? Where is our relic? Nick says, looking forward to Luminaries. Thank you very much. Yeah, me too. It's going to be fun. There's Victor Robles. Victor Robles for the Nationals, which is Anthony E. Congratulations on that one. We got a super chat just popped up. Says, Jabs, can you explain why so many individual 2017 and up cards are worth so much if the reason 80s and 90s cards are worthless due to being over-manufactured? BD5 with the nice $5 super chat. That's a good question. Like usually like the Ronald Acuna Juniors are going for, I don't know, $30 now on eBay, which is crazy for just a base card. You're seeing them going for $20 to $30 ungraded, and graded ones are over 100. Tom Nats with $1.99 says, yes, go Nats. Tom, thank you very much for that nice super chat. I don't know. I don't think they are producing nearly, like I know they're not producing nearly the same amount that they were long ago, back in the 90s. Like they were making like millions of every card back then. Millions. Nowadays, they're definitely not making millions anymore. I don't know if we have the exact print runs, but they're definitely producing way less than they used to. And the reason those are going up is a lot of demand. Everyone wants those key rookies like the Gleyber Torres, the Juan Sotos, the Acunas, and I don't know. But I'm hoping it's not a bubble. I think you can think it might be another bubble round 2. I'm hoping we're not in junk wax era number 2, but I don't think we are. I don't think there's enough of us collectors out there to be able to produce a second junk wax era. I feel like most of the people that used to collect cards back then don't anymore, and it seems like no kids, it's really sad, but not any of my students collect cards whatsoever. I've got about 100 students, none of them collect baseball cards. Back when we were kids, pretty much at least half of your class seemed to collect cards. Like at least like all the boys, it seemed like. The girls, not so much. Here we go. Got a couple super chats. Kids and Card Break says, hey, Jabs, looking for 200 and hope all is well. Kids and Cards, thank you very much for that nice $2 super chat. I hope you'll check out Kids and Cards. And Ohio Arrowhead says, congrats on 42K. Looking forward to Luminaries. Thank you very much, Ohio Arrowheads. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we'll do, I'm thinking Luminaries on Sunday night. Make sure you check out Ohio Arrowheads as well, guys. But I think Sunday night might be a nice little time to do a nice little 23 card case break. Gary says there will be a bubble. That'll be interesting. We'll have to revisit that. I think some of that is like, well, look what happened with 2011 Topps Update Mike Trout. Like, what is going on with that one? Juan Soto again. Juan Soto ×2. It's our second Juan Soto autograph. And that one goes out to Anthony E. Congratulations. So that's your second hit. You also had the Victor Robles. And is this one numbered? It is not numbered, but still a really nice card. Congratulations on that one, Anthony E. Juan Soto auto. 2 of them. So we got a second Soto. Could we maybe get a second Pete Alonso? Fingers crossed. I'd also like to see a Tatis auto. That'd be nice. Then there's going to be one more. Tom Edwards says, Anthony, that's me. Tom, congratulations. Thank you very much for the super chat. Make sure you check out his channel. Let's see here. I think I saw someone say something that kind of caught my attention there as they scroll on by. I tried to pay the kid who mows my lawn with baseball cards. He was not amused and wanted the cash. Scotty, that's funny. I don't think any kids, at least in my school, collect cards whatsoever. There's about over 400 kids in my school. I don't think a single one collects cards. Not a single one. Think about that. An entire high school of kids, and not a single one collects baseball cards. How sad is that? I'm hoping that that can change. NC Baseball Cards with $1 super chat. Thank you very much for that, NC. So, yeah, I don't know about a bubble because I just don't think they're making enough. There's not enough people buying to... I feel like back in the junk box era, like literally everybody had multiple copies of every card, except for maybe like the Griffey 89 per deck, which, depending on who you listen to, there's millions and millions and millions of those produced. Like they even like someone, I think it was in Jack of All Trades, they said they were even printing those in 1990. They just continued printing like sheets of just that card, and they'd taken the card shows and just dumped them, which is pretty crappy. So who knows how many of that card are actually out there. All right, next stack, looking for we do another hit. We got the Soto. I think we might be doing one more hit out of here. Last stack. Facebook replaced card collecting, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of like a little worrisome because, like, after we're all too old to collect anymore, like, we're like 80, 90 years old, are we still going to be buying cards? Maybe, but where's the hobby going to be without us? All of us guys that kind of went back into it there and kind of, like, help keeping it limping along there, especially in the lean years of after the junk wax era, the 2000s. Lidsman22 says, start a baseball club at school. Yeah, it'd be basically just me, I think. There's Trevor's Story. And there's our hit. It's a nice Carlos Correa. And that one's going out to our Astros owner, Linda W. with the Correa. And 357 Maga said, I missed 2 super chats. Lidsman says, start a baseball club. Got that one. That would be pretty interesting. And 357 Maga says, is Fire exclusively a Target product? Yes, 357 Maga, thank you for the super chat. And you will have to go to Target to pick this up. You can't go to Walmart. Walmart does have its own kind of deal. I think Walmart has the Bowman Platinum was their kind of special release. And also I think they had, what else did they have? Was it Prism? I think Prism was exclusive to Walmart as well. But this is a Target exclusive, so you gotta, if you don't live next to a Target, you just gotta do what I do and get on eBay and pick up boxes that way. Or you could buy into a break and just get your favorite team like a lot of these people did tonight. Next box. This is box number 3 of 6. Let's see who we get out of this one. I already had the Juan Soto come out of the last box. Actually, 2 Juan Sotos tonight, which is pretty awesome. Let's see if we can get another Pete Alonso auto. Or maybe Vladdy. Vladdy Jr.'s got an auto in here. Vickers says, this is the best channel for breaks. Thank you very much, Vickers. I really appreciate that. Lou Rock says, hook a brother up. So close to 160. NC Baseball Cards with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, NC. Make sure that you check out NC Baseball Cards and give NC some subs. And Chris Callan says, Eric, this is Abby, and I just turned 13. My dad gave me a John Wathan mini, and he gave me one too. And by the way, happy belated birthday. Lone Star says, Bowman Chrome's going to be sick next week. Can't wait for that. Eric Z ordered his 2060 Top Series 1 case already. And 357 Maga says, the Honey Hole needs an exclusive Topps product once you and John take it over. We were actually thinking about buying that building. 357 Maga, thank you very much for that nice $5 super chat. But my brother and I were talking about it because that building is really run down and everything. And I don't want to say it's like a crap hole, but it's in bad shape. We've got Daniel Ponce de Leon autograph for our Cardinals owner, Patrick L.M. Congratulations, Patrick. Check if it's numbered. It is not. But yeah, we were thinking about taking it over and maybe like turning it into our own little flea market and kind of using our social media presence to let you guys all come on out there. But we asked about it and they said the building's not for sale. I guess it's owned by a little old lady. And I guess she's been losing money on the building for years because the taxes are so high there. It's like, I want to say, they said it's $8,000 or more a year. Maybe they said $20,000. I can't remember. But the taxes, the property taxes on that building are really high. And not a lot of people set up in there. I think it's like $20 or less a weekend to set up in there. And I don't know, they might have like maybe 15, 20 dealers in there. So yeah, they're not making a whole lot of money. They've been in business for like 10 to 15 years and they're closing up shop. The Honey Hole is the indoor flea market. If you're not sure what we're talking about, it's an indoor flea market that I usually go to about once a week because they always have a lot of like wax boxes there. That's where I bought the case of the Pinnacle Inside cans. I also bought, what else? I bought the sheet of uncut 1990 Topps cards recently. Usually head there once a week because the guy is always bringing in new stuff. I don't know where he gets his stuff from, but he should start a baseball card store. But he likes the fact that he doesn't have to be there. Like, he can just put all his stuff out, and he doesn't have to be there because they have one person basically sit at the front table. You just take your stuff over to her and pay for it, and she writes down, like, the booth number and stuff, and they get paid once a week, which is pretty nice. It's a nice gig there. I think he's $20 a week. Just set your stuff up there and don't have to be there. Definitely a pretty good deal. And Greg Wyrock with a $10 super chat says, buy the building to store all of your John Wathan collection in. That's, you know what? I might actually have to do that. I don't know what to do with all this John Wathan stuff. I really don't know. Yeah, it's a flea market. It's not actually called the Honey Hole, but people started calling that in the comments, and that name kind of stuck. And just because they call it that, because every time I go there, I end up buying something, and I always end up spending usually about $100 there a weekend, sometimes more. When did the person donate 301, Joseph? That was a long time ago. I want to say that was like almost 2 hours ago now. But the more you donate, the longer it stays on the screen. So that'll be there till probably tomorrow morning if I kept streaming, at least till midnight. It looks like it's only half expired, and I've already been streaming for almost 3 hours. All right, here we go. Let's see. There's our hit. Joining the Ponce de Leon is an Andrew Benintendi. And that one goes out to our Red Sox owner, which is Justin A. Congratulations, Justin A. I do believe this is also numbered out of 75. Very, very nice. How much am I pricing luminaries for, Nix? I haven't decided yet. I have to go back and figure it all that stuff out. But I'll probably put that up on Patreon. I don't know. I want to say maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow if I have some extra time at school on my lunch break. It's definitely got to be more than 2. Wait, no, I don't know. I don't want to box myself into a corner on the price yet. I got to figure it out. We'll see. So to take a drink break. It's my first drink of water since I started. Got to finish up strong with the last 6 boxes that we have. All right, here we go. Let's get this off to the side a little bit so we can actually see the break E list for our hits. Fresh box. No, it wasn't whiskey. It was just Aquafina. I don't drink alcohol, actually, so just a water guy. All right, let's get this last pack open and see what we got. Major League Hats with a $1.99 super chat. Major League Hats says, love the channel, Eric. Almost to 1,000 subs. Thank you for that. Major League Hats, thank you very much for that nice super chat there. Make sure you go check out Major League Hats channel. Big fan of hats and also does a lot with cards. Head on over there, give them some subs. And there's our auto. It's a Griffin Canning from the Angels, and that one goes out to our Angels. Hey, Keith M., you got a hit. I know you're looking for the 1/1 Mike Trout, but I guess you'll take a Griffin Canning, right? And it's also numbered out of 50, which is pretty cool. Do I think 2019 Topps is going to be worth something someday? You never know. I'm really interested to see what happens with Update. Update could be pretty epic if you got... I'm sure they'll put another Alonso rookie card in there. Because they did that with Ohtani. Like, he had a card in Series 2 for Topps last year, and he also had a rookie card in Update. I think we'll probably have Tatis in there again. We'll have Vladdy rookie card in there again. All those guys will probably be in there a second time. Even though they were in Series 2, they'll put them back in there. It's because that's what will sell the cases. And then hopefully we get Yordan Alvarez in there as well. And then we'll have some other guys in there that have come up and kind of been a contributor. We'll have Reynolds from the Buccos and Acuna from the Reds, hopefully. Some guys like that. All right, here we go with the next stack. So we just got a Griffin Canning. There should be another hit in here, another relic. And sometimes they are autographed. There's a Pete Alonso rookie card in there again. We've pulled a ton of his cards tonight. Another Eloy Jimenez. Keston Hira, yeah, he should be in there. This one might be numbered out of, no, 299. It's a nice one. Clear Domes calling one more 1 of 1. I hope so. Next stack. Reindeer fans, I'm not a fan of guys having 45 different rookie cards. Yeah, literally. Like, I'm sorting out you guys' Chronicles breaks and, like, you know, shuffling through them and sleeving them up. And, like, I'm like, holy cow. Like, man, every card from the Blue Jays except for, like, one Kevin Biggio card was, like, all Vladdy Jr. rookie cards. Like, literally, like, there's probably, like, 20 different rookie cards in there. Because I think they have, like, 20 different sets, like, little sets they put together. And it's all kind of like part of a like overarching set of Chronicles, but like literally 20 Vladdy rookie cards. A lot of Pete Alonso's and Tatis Jr.'s also. 357 Maga says, are you giving up your Pirate season tickets next year? 357 Maga, I think I might have to. I pay $1,000 a year for Pirate season tickets, and I have literally wasted so much money on them. I haven't gone to a game since May 21st. So I don't really think it's smart to throw away another $1,000. It's kind of sad because I've been a season ticket holder full season every year since 2007. And Willis with the $2.99 super chat says, my goal is 100 subs by the end of the MLB this season. Willis, how many do you need? Thank you for the $3 super chat. So you've got, I don't know, to the end of the regular season, you still got about 2.5 weeks or so. You'll get there. I think you'll get there. Thank you very much for the super chat. And there's a nice Tatis. But no relic, so relic's going to be out of this stack. You should do live box breaks from the Pirates game, 760. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then, like, you'll hear, like, the roar of the crowd when there's a hit. And you'll see guys running after balls around me and stuff. I'll probably get hit in the face while looking at cards. I don't know how the internet service is there, but since no one goes to the games anymore, there can't be a lot of bandwidth being used, so that's a possibility. And Primant says, everyone check out Dave Durango. Primant with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. I like that idea, though. That would be kind of a first. Definitely would be cool. Ronald Acuna Jr. is our relic. That's our second Acuna Jr. that we've pulled, and this one is for Linda W. again. So I think that's 2 Acunas in this particular break. Yeah, Big Poppy came back and threw out the first pitch there, Dom. That's pretty awesome. Made a full recovery from that really unfortunate incident down in the Dominican Republic. I knew he'd be back. I predicted he'd be back throwing out the first pitch at the All-Star game, but it took him an extra month and a half or so, but that's okay. Glad he's back and healthy. Welcome to my world with a $1.99 super chat. Says, hello all. Welcome to my world. Thank you very much for that nice donation. Make sure you check out Welcome to My World there and give him some support. And we're on to box number 5 of 6. Here we go. Charles pulled a Tatis. That's pretty awesome. I just got it, TJ. I can't really see all the chats as they go by. But every now and then, when it slows down a bit, like usually later on, when the crowd thins out a little bit, I can get some people. That's a nice pull. Tatis auto. Pretty sick. It's one of the big 4. I really wish he was not hurt. Your least favorite single baseball card of all time? Oh, like one singular card? I'm doubling up here on this box, I know. That's a tough question. Like a card I hate more than anything. I think my brother might be 93 Upper Deck Dennis Cook. He hates that card. My friend Joe hates Jim Gott Karate Pinnacle card. I don't know if there's a specific card that I just like gives me the creeps when I see it or just like brings back bad memories. I know for some people out there, you might see like a Greg Jeffries rookie card or something. You might have paid a bunch of money for it and it just gives you like a bad feeling. And I think we got a 101 here. Check it out. Jose Abreu, 1 of 1. There it is. Congratulations to our White Sox owner. What's the name of this anyway? This is a speckle refractor or whatever. I don't know what the name. What do you call this thing? Card parallels. Is it? I don't think it's Inferno. I don't know what it's called, but it's a 1 of 1, and it's for our White Sox owner, which is Elliot W. Spickle Spacker. Elliot W., congratulations on your Jose Abreu. That's a nice one, 1 of 1. I don't know what that's worth. Maybe like, I don't know, 20 bucks. Not autographed, which kind of sucks. But it's okay. Super refractor. Sometimes they have little snazzy names for them. 91 Jose Canseco shirtless creeps you out. 760 cards and more with a 274 super chat. It's a very specific 274 Andy Van Slyke's career batting average. Thank you very much for the... That's pretty interesting. Never seen anyone do that before. A stat-based super chat. Really cool. 274. That's not too bad. Oh, Ed Lynch has got some bad ones. Ed Lynch, 87 tops. There's another one. I forget his name. There's an 88 tops card of a Cubs pitcher with like just a ton of chest hair just like falling out. It's really gross. I forget who it is. And Willis199 says, thanks guys who subbed. Eric Awesome channel. So thank you 357 MAGA and Willis199. Yeah, that Ed Lynch 87 tops. He's like mid burp. I'll tell you another bad one. I think it's a 59 tops Brooks Robinson. Check out that one. That's an awful looking card. It's like he's in the middle saying like, huh? And they like snapped his picture. It just looks awful. I think it's 58 or 59. One of those two. I think it's 59, but I could be mistaken. It's one of those ones. I think it's a yellow background. Dennis Cook. Yeah, that card's awful. My brother hates that card. So if you want to troll him, just get together all your 93 Dennis Cook Upper Deck cards and just like send a bunch of them. I don't know if anyone's ever done that. I don't know if anyone knows about that card, but he hates that card. So bad. Yeah, Bob Walk cards are pretty bad. 58 Brooks Robinson. Okay, that's the 58. I knew it was either 58 or 59. 58 and 59 are kind of similar in design. The only difference is one of them's got that circle in the background. And there we go. Luke Voigt. That one goes out to Randy DB. Luke Voigt. So, very, very nice. Pretty nice box. Got a 1 of 1 out of it. Luke Voigt. And let's see if anything else is coming out of this box. Nice Lindor. That's out of $2.99. DJ Stewart. Verlander. Get your Justin Verlander rookie cards while you can. 2006. There it is. Nick Schufo. Nick Schufo is the last hit out of that box. Of course, he's been DFA'd by the Rays, but he's still going to the Rays owner, which is Linda W. Congratulations, Linda, on another hit. And Gabe G48 with a nice super chat there. Thank you very much, Gabe. $2 super chat. 1991 score Dream Team Kirby Puckett. Ew. Yeah, poor Kirby Puckett. I guess they're having all those players take their shirts off for the Dream Team, which I don't know why you'd want to like dream about players with their shirts off, unless I don't know. That's kind of creepy for a lot of people. I guess that might have like, I don't know, set off the craze of like the whole. Now it's kind of like a thing with the body issues they have, like of Sports Illustrated. Serious Cards with a 319 super chat, and that's Nolan Ryan's career earned run average, which is pretty decent. Nolan Ryan, I mean, he pitched until he was like, what, 47 years old or something like that? Pitched a long time to have a 319 career ERA is pretty impressive. Nolan Ryan also stacked up the wins, also stacked up the losses, had a ton of losses to go with all those wins. And those strikeouts, that's a record that I don't know if I want to say will never be broken. I feel like with all the strikeouts in the game today, that it definitely could. In theory, it could be broken because the strikeout per 9 ratios were so much higher than even what Nolan Ryan had. But the problem is the pitchers don't pitch the amount of innings they do anymore. So like Garrett Cole, if Garrett Cole could pitch 250 innings, he might strike out 400 batters with his ridiculous K-to-9 ratios. But Garrett Cole's never going to pitch like approaching the Nolan Ryan numbers. Nolan Ryan would always pitch up into the 250 innings. Back then they used to complete games that they started all the time as well. There it is, Kevin Newman. Kevin Newman, that's a nice one. He's having a good season for the Buccos. One of the few bright spots in the Pirates lineup. Him and Josh Bell. Also, Starling Marte is having a pretty nice season. That one goes out to our Pirates owner. Pirates are owned by, you guessed it, Linda W. Linda W with another hit with the Kevin Newman. He'll probably finish in the top 3 for Rookie of the Year. Probably 3rd. Actually, probably not even 3rd because Alonso's going to win it. And then it's going to be Tatis. And then 3rd is probably going to be Brian Reynolds from the Pirates. So Newman will probably finish 4th or 5th. Actually, probably like 5th because you can't forget Acuna. He'll probably be 3rd or 4th. Did I see about Crick and Vasquez? Yeah, the Pirates are just a complete dumpster fire this year. Clint Hurdle has done a terrible job managing that team in terms of like the clubhouse and everything. It's just gotten away from. There's been a festering feud going on for the past few months between Felipe Vasquez, our all-star closer, and Kyle Crick, our kind of like mop-up middle relief guy. And basically what happened is, so what I've kind of gathered from bits and pieces of stuff that's kind of like leaked out, nice Nick Senzel out of 199, is back in July or so, end of July, Euclides Rojas, one of the coolest dudes around. I love this guy. He's the Pirates bullpen coach. He got in an altercation with Kyle Crick because Kyle Crick was complaining. I don't know. He's probably calling him out in front of the entire team. Complaining about Felipe Vasquez getting preferential treatment and not being treated the same as the other pitchers, and basically getting to make his own routine and stuff and not having to do the runs or whatever that everyone else had to do. And Kyle Crick didn't really like that. And the bullpen coach said, you know what, why don't you take care of your own business? You got like a 5 run average or whatever. I don't know. He probably didn't say that, but he told him to take care of his own business and not worry about what other people are doing, because Felipe Vasquez, whatever he's doing, obviously is working for him. And that ended up to those two getting in an altercation, and I guess they were going at it. They were, I guess, almost, it was becoming physical, and they had to be physically restrained on the field. And Euclides Rojas got suspended 2 games for it because he couldn't keep his cool. So Kyle Crick, definitely, that's been festering and kind of like definitely in the back of their mind. And Series Cards with a $7 super chat says the movie Fastball estimated Ryan's fastball in his prime was possibly the fastest of all time, not to mention 7 no-hitters. Series Cards with the $7 super chat. Yeah, Nolan Ryan, back when 90 miles an hour was fast, he was throwing about 100. So he's about 10 miles an hour faster, which, to put that in perspective, today the average fastball is like 95, 96. That'd be like throwing 105, 106 miles an hour. So definitely Nolan Ryan's fastball, one of the fastest, if not the fastest of all time. They didn't have the technology to really track that back then either. Back in his prime, he was in the, what was that, like the 70s. Came up as a rookie in the late 60s. So yeah, 70s, they probably didn't have the same technology that was as accurate to track pitch speed and whatnot. So it could have been the fastest of all time. But anyway, Kyle Crick and Felipe Vasquez on Monday, before the game in San Francisco, they got into a fist fight in the Pirates clubhouse before the game. And Kyle Crick dislocated or broke his finger or something. And Crick said afterwards that he was attacked by Felipe Vasquez, and Vasquez like came up to him and threw a punch on him or something. Who knows if that's true or not, but yeah, fist fight. Luke Voigt, that one goes out to our Yankees owner, Randy. Congratulations, Randy. But it's been like that all year long. Keone Kela has been getting into it with clubhouse staff. Keone Kela, like, literally trashed Clint Hurdle in front of the entire Pirates team and, like, basically talked bad on Clint Hurdle in front of everybody. But the entire team is, team's a mess. And I don't know why the Pirates just would not, I don't know, get rid of Kyle Crick or whatever, because it's been a festering problem. And that's got to be a miserable place to go and work, because those guys seem to really hate each other for whatever reason. I guess that's what happens on losing teams, unfortunately. Nobody likes to play when you're losing. And that's the end of break E. I missed the super chat. Sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. The super chat comes in from 357 Mag. It says, first year top seal their wax boxes 93 or before. It was definitely 93 because I bought some cases of 92 tops. And when you open up the cases, none of them are sealed. So if you do see a box of 92 tops that have been sealed, that's been resealed by, a third party, not by tops. But yeah, I think 93 was the first that they were sealed by tops. So that's the end of break E. We're on to our final break, break F. Here it is. Here's all the people in break F. Get those boxes on the screen. Now, by the way, break F, we're going to start it tonight. I have 4 boxes to do. Your other 2 boxes have been delayed until Friday night. We'll do them Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'll send you all a reminder for those of you in break F. Basically what happened, if you didn't hear it before, I bought all these boxes off eBay. I bought 30 of them from Seahawk 608. The other ones I bought from individual sellers, and I put in a quantity of 3 from one seller, and they accidentally ended up sending me 1. I opened a box today, and there's 1 box, and I was like, what the heck? So we're going to be short 2 boxes on this break, but those will get made up. I'm just going to run out to Target. I'm not going to wait around for like another week for them to resend the other 2 boxes. So I'll get 2 more boxes for you. We'll do those on Friday night at 10. So you have part 1 of your break coming up now. These 4 boxes, and we'll get box 5 and 6 to you on Friday night. We have that mail day on Friday night, and we'll just we'll stop all the mail at 10 p.m. Eastern, and we will continue with this break at that time. So you don't have to like sit through all the mail if you're busy or whatever. Just tune in at 10 p.m. and it'll be good to go. And I don't know what time we're going to start out. I'll kind of get a feel for how much mail we have. Right now, I don't think it's that much. So it might not be the longest FMF ever. We shall see. All right, this is our last break of the night, break F, 4 boxes, and we'll do the other 2 later. Let's hope we can find another Alonso. And we got a super chat here from Israel, says, love the channel. El Chapo 130, mystery box opening for baseball. We'll do raffles too. Check it out. Will help pay for school too if I become big. Israel, thank you very much for that nice super chat. Make sure you click on that $5 super chat and support their channel. Help them pay for school. That's definitely a big one. There's lots of different ways you can go about make a little bit of extra cash. And what better way than having a YouTube channel and having the advertisers chip in some money? Help them get big, everybody. I'd let you know, though, that the advertisers don't pay a lot of money, unfortunately. But if you get enough views, like if you become a big guy, like one of those guys that gets, 100,000 views per video, you'll definitely be on your way. And Primant, with a $5 super chat, says Shane B needs a few more to hit 300. Let's show some support for the man, the myth, and the legend, Shane B. Thank you very much, Primate. Make sure you check out Shane B's channel. And also make sure you check out Primate and give those guys some subs. Really appreciate the support. And Derek B says, let's see that Yelich auto here for my break. Fingers crossed. I hope we can find a nice Yelich for you. There's a Matt Olson. That one goes out to our Athletics owner, which is Drew Z. Congratulations, Drew, on that one. Yeah, Bellinger for MVP. It's I have to say Yelich is going to probably fall back now. The Brewers are probably going to fall out of it, not make the playoffs, and that's going to hurt Yelich's chances as well. There's a Williams Astudillo is our hit there. That one's to the Twins. Jesse C gets the Astudillo card. It is not numbered. So we got our 2 hits already out of that box. But I think you got to go with Bellinger. There he is. Probably Bellinger 1 right now, and Acuna 2. I don't think Acuna is that far behind. And if Acuna gets his 40-40, look out. One of those 2. And yeah, Rendon has got to be right there too. I think those are the top 3. Rendon is, if he could get those home runs up, he would be in the mix for possibly a triple crown if he could catch up to Freeman and Bell for RBIs. But he's up there. He's got the batting average, leading the league. Home runs, what's he have? Rendon has like 32 when I last checked, which is still really awesome. That's up there. And Anthony Rendon, by the way, was passed over by the Pirates. And I forget who they selected. I just remember we were hoping they were going to select Rendon, and I think they went with a pitcher. I can't remember the year. But we always used to watch those drafts, hoping they would pick some big power hitter, and they never would. Michael Conforto, that one's numbered out of 199. Have I ever met Dave Matthews? Unfortunately not. Almost. One of my subscribers tried to arrange a meet and greet when I went down to Charlottesville in December. He said he had a contact with the band, with their saxophone player, and they were going to try to get me to have a meet and greet with the band, because that was like 5 days before I was going to have my thyroid cancer removed. And sometimes the band does nice stuff for people that are kind of in like bad situations like that. So I gave them my number and everything, and they forwarded my number on to the Dave Matthews Band people, and I was eagerly waiting and watching my phone all weekend, but no one from the DMB ever called, and I didn't get to meet them, unfortunately. So I've never actually met a member of the Dave Matthews Band. I've seen them plenty of times, but never actually met anyone. Caught a drumstick once from Carter, their drummer, in Hershey, Pennsylvania in 2009. I think it was 09. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 09. 09 or 10. I think it was 09. That one's out of 299. Pete Alonso, Jimenez, Seager trying to run off there. And O'Hearn, Will Myers, and Gurriel. Next box, we had Astudillo coming out of that box. Primates met Gavin Rossdale. Let's see the singer of Bush and Taylor Swift. Who would I want as the next Pirates manager? How about Joe Girardi? Why don't we get a big name guy in here that everyone's got to respect? Because the players are walking all over Clint Hurdle. Unfortunately, I think that really they just kind of like, I don't know if they stopped respecting him, but maybe they're a little too comfortable around him. And they think they can get away with stuff. How about Joe Girardi? He'll be looking for a job, but I don't know if he's going to take a dumpster fire job and be like Ron Gardenhire. Ron Gardenhire, respected guy, has a lot of success in his career. Poor guy has to manage the Tigers and lose 115 games this year when it's all said and done. I think the Tigers are going to keep Gardenhire. But I'd like to see the Pirates make a move there out of 99. I think it's time. They've had Hurdle for what, like, I don't even know. Hurdle's been around for a while now. His first year, I want to say, was it 2011? Almost missed the Josh James. Josh James, that one goes out to the Astros owner, Linda W., with another hit. Josh James, future closer at some point in his career down the line. Yeah, Jim Leyland definitely was the best manager of the Pirates, for whoever said that one. Saw that chat pop up there. But yeah, Joe Girardi's just kind of waiting in the wings. He'll be managing again soon. Hurdle's a dirty manager. Everyone hates Clint Hurdle because he has their pitchers hit batters and throw inside. 2011. Okay, so I was right on that. Yeah, 2011, 2012, losing seasons. 13, 14, 15 playoffs. And then nothing since. Yeah, Girardi was a manager for a long time. If you remember, he is an analyst. He took a year off and did that. And he'll get back in there. Maybe he had offers last season and he just didn't want to, like, I don't know. Maybe he wanted to enjoy some time with his family. That analyst job is pretty sweet because you don't have to do it all the time. Do it like a week on, a week off, or whatever. Maybe work 2 or 3 days a week. Girardi always had the players. Didn't Girardi manage the Marlins for 1 year, though? Remember that? Did he have the players then? I think it was the year before the Yankees. And I want to say that he did pretty well that year, despite not having the greatest roster. Michael Kopech, that one's for the White Sox. Calistro G gets that one. Calistro, congratulations on your Kopech. By the way, that one's numbered out of 25. It's a nice purple. Very sweet. Kopech. Yachty Molina. Someone just said about Girardi going home to the Cubs. I saw that pop up. Joe Madden is the manager of the Cubs, and I don't know. Joe Madden's kind of I don't want to call him a lame duck, but I don't think the Cubs really came out and gave him like a rousing show of support this offseason. I think they're like, yeah, we'll just kind of take it year to year with Madden. I think they gave him some stuff to work on. They weren't really happy with him last year when the Cubs had that early exit from the postseason. What the heck did I do here? I cut my breaker pad somehow. I just noticed there's a big cut in it. Dang it. Good thing it's not on camera. There's a big slice in it. What the heck did I do? I'd probably like toss that down. But yeah, people are thinking that maybe Madden is going to move on, and maybe he'll go to an analyst role. And some people have speculated that maybe Madden will just kind of like step down on his own accord, so he doesn't have to be like, quote unquote, fired. Maybe the Cubs will just let him say he's leaving, but really it's like a wink, wink. You have to leave, or we're gonna say you're fired. But I think maybe Madden might move on, and that would make a nice spot for Girardi to step back on the big stage. Nice Jeter in there. Your ex-sister-in-law's cousins with Sid Fernandez. I remember Sid Fernandez, the big lefty from the Mets. 2 boxes left in break F. And then the last 2 boxes, like I said, will be coming up on Friday night at 10 p.m. just because of the shipping error. We've pulled 2 1-of-1s. We pulled 1 autograph, Kristen Stewart 1-of-1 tonight, and 1 Jose Abreu 1-of-1. Super speckle refractor, or whatever you call them. Nolan Ryan is no angel. He nailed Ventura on purpose and started a bench clearing brawl. And then, yeah, got the better Ventura for sure. Ventura just ran right into that one. Ventura got him in a headlock and just started wailing on him. Here we go with fresh new box, looking for a new autograph. Let's see if it's a better quality one than Josh James. And it's Jacob Nix, J-Bucks, Jacob Nix. That's our second Jacob Nix, so not quite the quality of the Juan Sotos that we've pulled, or the Pete Alonso, or the Eloy Jimenez, unfortunately. Let's see what the relic is out of here. Patrick got a Nix from his $110 box of Chrome. That's the way it goes. Sometimes you get a nice hit, sometimes you don't. It's always like playing the lottery. John Watson should be a coach. He's actually a special assistant, I think, in the Royals organization. Kind of one of those nice pillow jobs for after you're a manager. They can find something for you to do where you don't really have to work that hard but still get paid. That happens with some of those guys. Keep going back to the organization. Charlie Manuel, of course, back with the Phillies. Yeah, Watson was the manager there. I think he took over his first Royals manager card, I want to say, was 89 tops. So yeah, he was the manager for a while. Next stack, let's see who our relic is. Not Strasburg. It's not in this stack, doesn't look like. Some nice parallels in there. DJ Stewart. Relic coming out of this one, and those can be signed. This one has the relic. Wow, that's a really thick one. So you can feel that one. Put that one right there. That one I think is signed, by the way. Those thick relics like that, I don't want to like lie to you, but I feel like that's going to be a signed card. So we'll put that on the very bottom and see what it is. Serious Cards with a $5 super chat says, Eric, do you know which break I got the Padres? Went back and I didn't see them. I don't know. Joseph, you might actually, is it F and maybe I just made a typo? Sometimes I make typos on these, or sometimes they'll autofill. I can let you know. These lists that I show aren't always, they're not like 100% like I don't want to call them legit, but they're just kind of like, just from like my purposes, just to call it the hits. But the official one is on the eBay page. So like whoever gets the Padres, I don't even look at this list. In fact, I throw these away as soon as the break is over. So I might have accidentally typed in the wrong name, which it's happened once or twice before. So I'll double check that and see. All right, the hit, I believe it's an autograph. Is it going to be a Ronald Acuna Jr. autograph? Or is it just going to be a regular ho-hum relic? It's a Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one's going to be an autograph of Ronald Acuna Jr. going out to our Braves owner, Patrick S. Congratulations, Patrick S. Beautiful looking card right there. Mr. 4040 himself coming up soon. He only needs the stolen bases. I think he's, what, like 6 stolen bases away from getting into that 40-40 and a couple more home runs. He'll get there by the end of the year. And that is a nice card. A nice Ronald Acuna, and that is a nice way to end Break F, but we still have one more box to do, but that would have been a great last card. Ronald Acuna Jr., Patrick S., congratulations. The Canadian collector calls it the hit of the night, right up there with the Pete Alonso. Very, very nice. We'll just leave that on the screen for you to look at a little longer. Is it numbered? I didn't even look over the back. I believe it is numbered. It's red. It's out of 25. How about that one? Let me know what that one's worth. Ronald Acuna Jr. It is a sticker. They're all sticker autos on all of these cards, but that's pretty awesome. Out of retail boxes, we've got some nice hits tonight out of these retail boxes. Chetsy's going to be a 38-37 guy. I hope not. You know for a fact that if he's got 40 home runs and he's sitting on like 38 stolen bases, he's going to run every chance that he possibly gets to get that 40 out of the way. I mean, heck, he might even go for second and third. The Braves have a nice cushion. They're up over the, what do they got? At least, I forget, 5-game lead or more. Major League Hats says, thank you, Eric, and everyone, for 708 subs. Major League Hats, thank you very much for that. Austin says, Eric is pulling fire out of fire. You should move the knife away. Good idea, Mark. I don't want to accidentally bump that one and put a nice cut into the Acuna. Yeah, sorry about that. Nice Ronald Acuna Jr. So we got some nice stuff out of fire. You want me to one-touch? Yeah, I better one-touch it before the knife gets it. Chuck's, you're right. That's not even Chuck's card, and there he is looking out. The biggest one-touch I have is a 130, so I hope that'll do the job. It should do the job. Let's see. Acuna Jr. Perfect. Fits like a glove. I don't know. I always feel like I want to put a sleeve over it just to prevent any scuffing. I don't know why, but ever since I've been one-touching chrome with doing it like that, I've been doing that with like all the autos. Fits like a glove. Perfect fit, 130 point. Of course, there's a little piece of like cardboard in there, and I'm going to take that out later. Very, very nice. Open these up. 50-50 is impossible, says Jason. No one even steals 50 bases in a season anymore. That's the problem. 50 home runs is a lot more easier than 50 stolen. And another one, Harrison Bader, for the 3rd time. That one goes out to Eric S. I guess it's not another one. That's a different box. It's getting a little ahead of myself there. So Harrison Bader might be the last autograph that we pull. The Acuna was the last card out of the last box. And this is the last box of the night. Our last 2 boxes we'll do on Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern for all you people in Break F. Again, sorry they didn't fulfill my entire order. I only got it partially shipped, which is really dumb. But I'm going to head out to Target and pick up a couple boxes Probably on my lunch break tomorrow. There's a Target like 10 minutes away from my work. I'll just head on down there and pick up a couple boxes. Hopefully they have them. Otherwise, I'm going to be driving all over God's green earth looking for them. Might have to do a whole video about it, searching for fireboxes, but I'm pretty sure they're around now. The first week, it was really tough to find these, but everyone that wanted to buy them, I think, did. Looking for our last hit. It's going to be a relic. Yeah, Canseco, 1988, first 40-40 guy. The big deal back then. All right, and we'll just do this entire last stack at once and find our last relic that might be autographed, and then we'll call it a night. And then I can get to bed and catch up on a little bit of sleep and be in bed before midnight, hopefully. Throwback Thursday tomorrow, 1979 Topps. Hope you can all make it for the redo. We get a do-over. All right, let's see if we can spot the relic. Do you see the relic? It looks like it's right there. See it? You see it? So we'll go like this. We'll go like this. We'll put it on the bottom of the pile, make it the last card of the night, and hopefully it's a big one. It's somebody awesome with an autograph slapped on there with a sticker. Someone said, oh man, I'm going to miss the stream. You'll catch it later. That's going to be a big one tomorrow. I hope we have over 1,000 people in there tomorrow. That'd be pretty nice. Get a little bit of redemption for that awful break from last month. Who's the last hit of the night? Chuck says another Acuna. Let's see. It's going to be, and Primant with a $2 super chat right before the hit hits says, we'll send Jabs family another Wathen for 165 subs. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could give you a real strong shout out there for that. I don't know if I want any more John Wathens. I'm kind of Wathened out, but I'm sure everyone else out there isn't. So thank you very much, Primant. If you want to see me continue to get Wathened by Primant, make sure you sub to him. And I will continue to have Wathen miseries on Fridays. The last card is, it's a Miguel Andujar relic, and it should be numbered there. It is not numbered. I thought it was a red parallel, but it's not. Miguel Andujar, of course, out for the season with that labrum issue, and that one goes out to our Yankees owner, James M. And a super chat on the way out the door from Robert H. Thank you very much, Robert. Really appreciate that. As you can tell, he's a big Padres fan by his avatar. Make sure you check out Robert H. Everyone, and give him some subs. And that's it. All of the boxes have been opened. We got 2 more boxes that we'll do on Friday for the conclusion of Break F at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. Thanks for watching. And again, we have a live stream tomorrow night. It's going to be 1979 Topps, baseball card exchange, wax box, and we'll probably do that around 9 p.m. Eastern Time, but I will put the exact time on the community tab, so just make sure you check out my page for the exact time. Probably 9 p.m. That'll only take about an hour to get through there. Yeah, that 301 will probably be there for the rest of the night. That was an amazing act of generosity from Mill2K11. Really appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you would. And also, if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, you can stop by again. And thank you very much, everyone, for 42,000 subs. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to head to bed now. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow for a Throwback Thursday 1979 Topps edition. Good night.